Why does this music sound like it would be at home on the Minecraft menu thing?
I really like lo-fi music. Okay, so I'm not very musically talented or anything, so like my music choices are probably very poor. I'm almost certainly tone deaf, but I like lo-fi, and I decided that lo-fi was going to be the theme of Candlekeep.
Based. Very nice.
Yeah. So it's like anytime like you're in a highly magical place like Candlekeep, right? I'm chucking on the lo-fi. You get some chill lo-fi hip hop beats.
I'll take it.
The main thing I gotta do is remember, because I'm so bad at this. When you guys go into combat, I need to swap on the combat playlist so you guys can have some bangers to fucking slay enemies too. Yeah. Oh. We'll do the recap and stuff now.
Yep.
But before that, we'll do the meanwhile. So.
Alright, you said you would explain this to me. So
Okay. Well, yeah. Fair enough, Ecklet. Well, every session I've made it a habit to do like a little snippet, very short, brief little thing of like something that's happened else in the world with like characters you haven't necessarily even met. It's just, a glimpse to other places in the world. And then, like, if you ever go to these places, you could totally meet these characters or stuff. Or it may be characters you have met before and, like, what they're up to while you're on adventures or whatever. Anyway, so within the vast depths of wild space, a lonely spelljammer, known as the Stratosphere, is abuzz with life as the crew hurry about their duties. Look over there! Off the starboard side! The crew rush over to the railings, and off in the distance, they spot a small cat perched atop a shimmering, iridescent dragon.
It's a dragon.
That's a cool ass cat.
Yeah. Does anyone want to volunteer to do the session recap? Does anyone remember what's happened? It's been a while.
Well, we are in jail.
Is it these dot points? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that is it.
So,
In short,
we were tasked to go and find a whole bunch of tasked to go find the source of Gingwatzims that were being sent into Candlekeep.
What's it now?
Shush you. But yeah, so people have been coming into Candlekeep, giving in books that turned out to actually be a whole bunch of aberrant shape-shifting things that turn into objects not too dissimilar to a mimic called a Gingwatzim. Someone had been injured by this, and there were also some books unaccounted for in Candlekeep that may well just be dangerous if someone wanted to go get them. Needless to say, we can't let that shit slide. Getting a couple of clues, we managed to find out that it was coming from a place called the Amberdoom Bookstore over in Baldur's Gate. And on confronting the guys, they were, of course, understandably, incredibly fucking shady. Taking a quick look around, we managed to see that we came across the fact that there were a lot of very expensive books on the shelves, and that with the help of Amy's ability to literally detect aberrations, every single one of them was a Gingwatzim. Needless to say, we caused a bit of a scene, exposed them for what they were, and well, because it all happened in public, and it involved people getting beat up in the street, we all got arrested. But thankfully, we've got something in the back pocket.
You do have something in the back pocket. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Yeah. That combat was pretty fucking lit too. It was like Amir took Imba like down in a single round with like a double smite. Rekka, you were essentially fighting a book with a book because like you got your martial attack techniques, and Gingwatzim's a book. Galthex, you fucking brutally punished the other guy, Rama, when he was trying to flee, and then Dakin ran him down like the goddamn fucking Terminator. It was awesome. Other thing I do want to note is that while you guys were in Candlekeep, you learnt the location of Which was that town on the treasure map Amir has in his possession. And that was north of the River Whisperun and west of the Hollowwood. But yeah, so after the Amber Doom bookstore clerks, I guess, tried fleeing, you guys were all thrown in cuffs. That altercation took place in the upper city, so in the wide of Baldur's Gate, so there's plenty of witnesses, and the area is actively policed by the Flaming Fists, so yeah, that's where we'll essentially pick up, with you guys back there.
Yeah, so we've been taken to, or we are being taken to, the police station.
Yeah, essentially. So what sort of happens immediately, I guess, is that, you know, you're all in manacles now. Speaking of which, for future reference, I did look it up because, like, I was sort of on the fly making up the decision for how manacles should work. In the future, it doesn't seem very clear as it's written in, like, the DMG or PHP or wherever it's found. But in terms of combat, I think in the future I'd rule it as that you either need to be willing or unconscious for someone to, like, throw you in manacles. Because otherwise it's just kind of like, if it's all it takes is an action, whether that's a contested roll or whatever, like, that's way too strong. You're, like, suddenly in chains that you need a ridiculously high strength to even dream of breaking. I think ultimately you guys were all willing. Like, you know, you let it happen because, like, the alternative was, like I said, the guards were gonna take you down with it if you resisted in any way, so I do think you guys were all willing, but if anyone disagrees with that, I'm happy to roll that back a bit. You guys can go from there, but assuming you guys were all willing.
I wasn't willing, but I wasn't unwilling.
Yeah, you were definitely, like, Galthax was definitely, like, trying to, you know, be intimidating and stuff. But, you know, like I said, if you aren't going to let them throw the cuffs on you, then they're going to start hitting you. So, you know, those are your two options.
I didn't resist physically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the wording you used. Yeah, so not
He's
resisting
mad about
physically.
it, basically.
Yeah, not resisting physically. I'm ruling that as willing. But yes, so you guys are back in the wide, where the Amber Dune bookstore happens, and essentially what happens is they'll one group you all up, probably under the tent itself, and you're under watch here while they go question the people around you, and then one of the Flaming Fists will eventually, he'll come up to you guys and say, "Alright, we're going to escort you to Fort Brimstone, where a ranking officer will hear your crimes and pass sentence on behalf of the Grand Dukes." So you guys get led to this Fort Brimstone.
This is a tight space.
Yeah, well, hang on. So you're chained at your arms and under the watch of the Flaming Fists, and you are led to what is this essentially formidable force that is found nestled against the walls of the upper city. The fort's walls are made out of grey stone and rise at least 40 feet in height, and with guard towers placed at regular intervals. The guards lead you through a pair of massive gates made of solid iron.
Cool, nice.
I've always wanted to be trapped in this long, closed space with like 6 mostly black guys.
And this is essentially the layout of the fort as you approach, to give you the sense. So the walls of the city, the fort is basically right up against that. And it's not too far away from the wide itself.
Gotcha.
So they're gonna lead you all in here.
It's a good spot for a fireball.
So I'm just gonna drag you guys all in. I mean, if you want to.
I don't have it, don't worry.
I imagine you could produce some kind of fire.
He's icy.
I'm
Ice
actually.
cold.
True.
Cool. So yeah, they're gonna essentially
Sorceress learn fight?
ask you guys to move into the cage. Yeah.
Hey, this is like a cage.
Yeah.
This
It's
is,
a
like,
little
holding
like holding area.
All right, going on in.
Yeah, I'll cooperate. I'll go in.
I'll go in as well.
I'm
No,
not about to be police brutality'd for being an orc.
I don't want to be police brutality.
am I being
Blood's a little disconcerting.
pushed in, or are they just sort of?
He's
Stop
over. He's
assuming that everyone's racist for a second, by the way.
Well, no, we talked about that last
yeah.
session.
It did kind of come up, not necessarily everyone, but like, you know, the general air towards like orcs and goblins and other sort of like creatures like that, races like that, would be, you know, not necessarily friendly, but not necessarily
Yes.
hateful.
We love a little bit of racism in there.
It's like modern racism is how I describe it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
like
not,
they're not
they're
gonna be beating you up in the street for being
You know,
an orc, but they're gonna like
yeah,
side
you,
eye you and.
They're gonna
beat
tell you to
and
stop
shit.
resisting and shoot you anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, you might not get a job because of your race, but you're not going to be beaten to death because of your race.
Can I also point out one thing?
Yes.
These two people here, whoever did their haircuts hates them a lot.
Bro, it might be fashionable. You don't know.
I can guarantee you it's not.
Josh, no, they're not forcing. What's happened is he's opened the, he's pulled the cage door open. And he's like, all right, and you go. And one of the guards would have carried an Imbar who is still unconscious. Which reminds me of something I need to do. And yeah, so he's eyeing you down, waiting for you to go in.
I will eye him back.
Okay, so you're being uncooperative.
I wouldn't go that far.
You're like, whoa. Slow down.
These guys.
Because
would sort
Josh,
of
I think
spread
the
out
issue
over-
is you didn't say that you were doing what they were asking. You just said you were like staring at them.
Yeah, are you staring him down as you go in, or are you standing your ground just staring him down?
Somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle. Okay. Well, the guy's gonna turn to you and be like, "Get in there, mate, or I'll poke you with a stick."
Alright, now I will go in.
Okay. You should be able to move your character.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Cool. And he'll close it behind you and lock it up. And the guards will begin talking and stuff. For a bit. You guys are in there for a moment. This guy he's hanging out and we're here with you, just watching you guys.
Yeah, I'm just in here invoking the fifth, dude. Like Rex is gonna just just stand quietly, take a peek around, see who's here, see who's like paying attention to them.
Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry. I zoomed out. Big.
This is a big map. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so you just sort of looking around. Yeah, so the layout here is probably firstly the thing that most immediately comes to your attention is you've got a little gallows here essentially to hang people. The right side, so the east side of this fort seems to be, this is where the guards are hanging out. This is like,
They're hanging out.
yeah, they're here safe essentially, and then they've got a bunch of prisoners locked over up on the west side. who are in a cage. So there's, you know, a big sort of chain link cage above them. So, whereas...
Sort of like some kind of like holding cell, and that's like a main prison.
Yeah, essentially. And there's a ballista down this way as well, with 3 men there to operate it. And indeed, when you guys came in, immediately those guys ran to attention at the ballista, and, you know, they were holding it down, pointing it towards you guys. It's a bit overkill, but...
You know that they have to
too
deal with
safe.
they have to deal with some scary shit in this place.
So this is Baldur's Gate now.
If they have to have a ballista inside.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, and indeed, you notice this strange creature here, which none of you probably have noticed ever before. You can make a nature check, though, if you would like to know what it is. But,
I already know who it is. Dormammu.
It's Dormammu.
I've come to bargain.
And...
Look, I'm not gonna make a check. I definitely wouldn't
Why
know.
not? No.
And this, that girl and this Dragonborn is, they're having a very quiet conversation. But this creature seems to notice something that they say. Indeed, he seems to be there with a purpose. You could probably suspect that it's, that it is some kind of guard or companion for this girl here, young girl. But noticing something that this guy says, it's gonna walk up over to the guards here.
Rachel's like watching. Is this thing like a big lumbering thing, or is it like floating around? Or
So it has arms and legs. It's not really lumbering around. It's a very lanky, sort of terrifying creature, you know.
So
very
like troll proportions almost.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, almost troll proportions. And its body seems to writher. It's very tentacly. It's like its mass seems to be made up of something that is not necessarily necessarily solid. And most of these guys are backing off from it. They're not comfortable to it. But it approaches specifically the guard who picked up the books that Rama dropped. So, you know, the books that were essentially collected as evidence, it's picking them up. And it's going to grab them one book. It's going to grab a pair of books with one hand each. It's going to approach over here, and it's going to say, "Move aside, vermin." And this guy is going to fucking... He's freaking out. He's running away. And it's going to... And now, as it's put its hands through the bars, essentially...
Those books are a pair of aberrations. Are you sure you want to...
I would really appreciate it if you disposed of these. And it's going to attack those books.
Huh.
So it seems as though it knows what they are, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And indeed, as it does this, the books will, you know, that green energy will flare off it, where his claws have essentially dug into it, looking like he dealt some significant damage. And indeed, 2 Gingwatzims will appear. And I will have you guys roll initiative.
Are we still handcuffed?
Oh, sorry, he would have taken... As you went in the cage, they took off the manacles.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no manacles on you guys at the moment.
Peter, should I roll an initiative as well?
Depends. Do you want to do anything? You are present and you are currently watching this, although seemingly you can jump in and roll initiative at any time you'd like, essentially. But if you don't plan on doing anything, you don't need to.
And I imagine that our stuff is taken off us, right?
No, you still currently have your stuff on you as you're in the cage. Yeah, they've put you in this small cage. It's a little holding area, not very large. You still have all of your stuff.
Processing.
Basically, while they're deliberating what to do with you. And this guy over here, He left earlier. He went into this room here to go talk to whoever's in charge. And you've just been waiting here while that's happening.
We have to dispose of our evidence.
Cool. I think everyone rolled. So Dakon, you're up first.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, so we're attacking books, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm right next to a couple. Let me remember how anything works.
Yeah, I'm
although I
doing
think
that.
I'm gonna just take a halberd smack at one of them, to be honest.
Okay. Any preference for which one?
There's one that I'm kind of closer to.
Yeah, the
I'll
top
do
one.
that one.
Okay. Sure thing.
Yeah. Probably if I click that, it rolls it, right? No. Oh, cool. Love that.
You did
I
something.
clicked it, waited a good minute, clicked again.
A bunch of
couple
times,
minutes.
but that hits. So you can just you can hit the damage button on any
Okay.
one of those.
Are you Max?
Bam.
Oh, nice.
13.
Yeah.
Others. Alrighty. And I think I'm gonna, to be honest, I think I'm just gonna chill there.
Okay.
Because, like, it's just a couple of the books.
These guys
And
hit
this
hard.
big
I don't know if you
dragon
remember the
looking
damage
something.
die they rolled, but yeah. You would remember that they certainly seem to have a punch with their attacks, if they're not very accurate, I guess.
I don't remember if I can disengage as an action or if it's a bonus for me. Let me.
It's an action to disengage unless you're a rogue or something, something else like that.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna try anything funny. I don't want to tackle opportunity for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll chill.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so Halberd goes through that one there, and you seem to
Oh my
hurt
god.
quite a bit. Which brings us to Galthax. What are we doing?
The music popped off.
If I move to this square here,
Mm-hmm.
is that within 5 feet of this guy?
Yeah, I would say so because of the grid. So each grid
yeah.
space is 5 feet. Yeah, so it's occupying this 5 foot space.
So if I move here and use my breath, then that would get what's his name. So maybe I won't move there. I might just smack.
Is breath weapon discriminate?
Yeah. It's not creatures of your choice.
Yeah, it's indiscriminate.
Indiscriminate then.
I might just stay here and hit the one that Dakon has already hit. Hello, Crumpet. With a probably a Ray of Frost. Yeah.
Ray of Frost, let's do it. And that was the one Dakon hit, you said?
Yeah.
That certainly hits. Let's get some damage.
Roll that damage.
The little,
My god.
your cold breath hits that Gingwatzim.
Feel a cool
You sort of
breeze.
breathed on it real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a little bit of a magical wolf there, it didn't quite hit as hard as you expected, but it's okay. Damage is damage. Would that be your turn? Galthax? Alright, Amia.
Get him, old man.
Alright. We go on to what? That was Bob. Wait, which one did you hit? You hit this one, the one closest to you?
Yeah, the northern one.
Alright. I'll move here. And I'll hit that one too.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Take.
19
Can't
D8.
hurt me on its
19.
turn if it's dead.
9 slashing, certainly. Yeah. How do you hit it with your halberd?
Yeah.
Or glaive,
yeah.
I think you have.
Yep. It's a blade. Yep.
Nice. Very cool. Slashing through it. Oh, is that everything?
No. I just need to check something real quick.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Yeah. I can still use the bonus action. So wait, so did it die or still there?
No, it's still there. It looks very weak,
okay.
like it's flickering, it's flickering, but it's still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna bop up my bonus action.
Okay.
Make a map. I'll bet you just turn off like the thing where it rolls my damage. Alright, 22.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Not too long, but it's a D4.
Five damage.
5.
It goes down. You get it with the 1-2. Cut up through it. Get it on the back. Get it on the return.
2.
Very nice. Didn't even get 1 turn. You guys killed it. Is that your turn?
Are you fighting the little green things?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were fighting the big boy.
No.
Nah, he's helping us at the moment, I think. Hard to tell.
It is hard to tell.
He's come to the bargain.
You know, pulling out the book flail.
Uh-huh.
You know, I just now realized the irony in doing this. Smacking the fake book with a magic book.
That's what Piddle was saying earlier.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and now Reg in character has realized.
Yep.
11 for 6 damage. That unfortunately misses.
Yes, fair enough.
Misses, yeah, it just zips out of the way a little
Did
bit.
I use action surge last time? Yes, I did.
Bummer. Alright. This guard here he's gonna fumble to unlock this gate and move through it. Close it as he goes past.
Fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck.
Wazzy's gonna say, as soon as he opens, he's like, do they need help? I could go and help.
You stay here. He looks a little fumbled, like he's not sure what's going on. This is
Dude,
definitely...
let me go help them. Come on.
You can
just
make
open up the door.
Make a persuasion check.
How do I roll up?
So you can double
Do I
click
just hit it from my
character
thing?
sheet? Yeah, you can from the
Yeah.
character sheet. Just click persuasion.
Oh.
Not with advantage, so we'll take the first roll, but that...
Yeah. Hit the first one.
That's
That's
perception, sorry, pals.
Oh, that is perception. Well, we can use the roll, so you got an 11. Let me look at your modifier. Persuasion. You got +0, so 11. No, he doesn't look like he's having any of it. He's just gonna try and stay as close to, his manual as he
Dude, you're a
can.
guard. Go help them.
No, I think they've got it.
I don't
You
think
stay.
nothing. Go.
You stay here.
Oh, yeah, I'll stay if you go.
He's used up all of his actions and stuff though, so he's not doing anything else. And we'll go to the Gingwatzim, who is gonna try and hit, I think, Dakin.
Heck.
I don't imagine a 9 hits, so you're probably
No, it sure
fine.
doesn't.
Okay. Alright. Now, that guard that was holding the books, he has another 2. There was 5 books total that Amir noticed as as Gingwatzims. One of them you killed at the wide. He's just put 2 in here. And he's going to go pick up the other 2. He's going to bring them back over. He's going to extend his hands back through the bars. And yeah, he's going to strike each one of those. One's going up there. Another one.
If I see this, like, I'm not gonna stop him. I'm just gonna be like, dude, come on, why wouldn't you wait until we're done with this one?
And I'm gonna roll for those.
You know, if nothing else, I don't know who you are, but I honestly really appreciate that you're doing this, because those things were probably going to hurt someone if they went in the back.
Alright, Dakin, it's your turn.
Okay, am I within... I am within 5 feet of all of them. Great, cool and fine, cool and normal. Actually, let me just...
Oh, I should have rolled Rama, sorry.
One thing.
I totally forgot about Rama.
That's a bonus action, and I have a spell slot. Okay. Action. Can I... I'd like to use my bonus action and cast Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to get back to... maybe like here.
Yeah.
If I can.
Certainly can.
So I'll cast that. Spell. And then I'll Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
The one closest to me, so like the southernmost one.
That one? Okay. 23.
23
Very
hits.
nice. Yeah, for
The
sure.
Mudge. Cha, 3. Haha.
Cha, 3. Nice. How's your Eldritch Blast manifest again? I do think we have covered this, but like, what color is it? What kind of shape, you know?
That is an interesting question.
Yeah.
I think...
Tell me
yeah,
cool,
because
mate.
we have to talk about my, like, weapon. Oh no, you were going to make something up about it.
Well,
I think that
we
probably...
can certainly work on it together, yeah.
Probably it's this, like, red, sort of glowing, like, almost blood-coloured
Oh, yeah, very
beam.
cool.
And it will...
And does it come out of your weapon,
sort
you
of...
said?
Yeah, it comes out of the weapon.
Very cool.
And I think it will sort of, like, it'll be this beam of energy, but it will have, like, energy dripping from it, sort of bloody looking.
Oh, yeah. I love
Like,
that.
in the Harry Potter movies, when they're casting spells at each other and it's just, like, dripping energy and shit.
Yeah, sounds so cool.
So it'll be sort of, yeah, blood looking.
Heck yeah.
Done.
Is that your turn then?
Yeah, action, bonus action, that's it.
Alright,
Did my
Out there.
thing
There.
move?
Yes.
hold on before this. How do I ping?
You just hold your mouse down. You, like left click, hold it down. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna call to this guy
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, can you tell this guard to open up so I can help them? Like,
He's
you're
a,
just
he's,
gonna
a,
let them fight?
he's a prisoner that was brought in with them.
Oh, I didn't know they were prisoners as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, he's a prisoner as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's also pretty fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
We almost killed him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this guard and tell him to open up the door and let me help them. I'm gonna say to him, dude, if you have prisoners dying here, you know whose ass is gonna be on there? You. I'm trying to help them. You have me open up the freaking gate so I can go and at least help these guys, because I don't want to see anyone freaking die today.
So, yeah, he's standing there listening to you. But he doesn't seem particularly responsive or anything. He's sort of just watching on, like, oh, this is kind of interesting, you know, a spectacle. in fact, he'll say, "Get out of the way," you know. I'm trying to watch. But I'll have you roll initiative, because this guy here, with his action and bonus action and his free action, all he could do was unlock the gate, pull it open, move through it, and close the gate again. He hasn't been able to lock it yet, so he's trying to fumble in the key, trying to get it closed this whole time. But he hasn't locked it yet.
Okay,
so
yeah,
the gate is actually unlocked if you want to force your way through.
Then I'll do that.
And you can move through with a free action.
Then I'll do that.
Yeah.
Let me roll initiative.
Yeah, you can jump in with initiative.
Find it.
It's on your character sheet. It's the Iron Eye.
Yep. They roll?
No.
How do I...
So on your character sheet,
I'm
next to the
clicking it.
shield, there's Iron Eye. Click
if you're
the Iron
clicking
Eye.
it, then probably it'll roll a bunch of times in a second.
Yeah, that's possible too.
I'll just roll a normal d20 and add 2 to it.
Okay, that
That
works.
works.
Okay, so I got
A 17? Oh.
19.
Oh, 19. Sorry, yeah, of course. I'll add that in for you, ironically. How do you do tiebreakers? Is it intelligence, I think?
For initiative,
Yeah.
I had used Dex.
Oh, is it Dex? What's your Dex? You have 2 for
because
Wazzy?
me and Dakon rolled the same initiative, but I think I've got higher Dex, so it's actually
Yeah.
worse. I don't know.
We'll go by that. Yeah, Dex sounds reasonable, so it ironically works out anyway, but we'll just make sure. Cool. So yeah, it's Galthex's turn as it stands at the moment.
Which of these books is looking the most weakened?
The most southern one.
I'm gonna hit that with a Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Oh.
20 certainly hits. 30, 20.
6 to make.
Heck yeah.
It's a bit better than
More
last
than
time.
one.
Yeah. I imagine Galthex is, he's recouped his energy and he's like, oh, I'm gonna take that.
This will be my turn.
Okay. Alright, Wazzy. Now you can do what
Alright.
you wanna do.
I'm going to shove him out of the way. Just be like,
well-
I'm not watching anyone die.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. He gets shoved out of the way a little bit, so you can move through.
So I
He's
can
not really holding his position, so you can do that easily enough.
Okay, so how do I go through?
You can click
Oh,
that
let me-
door to open it. That one is not locked. So that's your
Okay.
free action.
And it's 5 feet per move?
So each square is 5 feet, and you probably have 30 feet movement, I imagine, so you can move.
Yeah,
6.
I do.
Yeah, so you've moved 2 so far.
Alright, so that's
What is
10.
your...
15.
What does your character look like?
You can move throughout. You can move through friendly spaces, and well, I don't know, Galdax, would you let him move through your space?
Probably
I guess
not.
so.
Okay. Well then, 15, 20, 25,
You can
30.
You can move diagonally too, so you can actually get there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I want to get there. And you basically see a brass automaton who with
C-3PO.
blue reticles with an axe back of his head. It's a decorative axe. He's wearing a somewhat nice looking vest with a black tie. And he is just ready to go. And I'm gonna go and just stomp on one of these things, which would just be a strength roll, right?
Yeah, so it's an unarmed strike, which would be d20 plus proficiency plus so d20 plus your strength plus your plus 2.
Same as a weapon attack.
Yeah, you could just roll a weapon in your thing if you want.
Just roll a weapon attack?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just do that then.
So 25 hits. Damage though is 1 plus your strength, so you have a 4 for your strength modifier, I believe.
Yes.
So you do 5 damage.
God.
Yeah, this strange metal man, and indeed no one really would have seen whatever this is, you guys are unfamiliar as well. Seems unique. He essentially barges into the cage here as the guy was trying to lock it up again, and he's whacking one of these Gingwatzims with his foot.
Yep. I just go and try to. I kick it or stomp it. I don't know how big they are. They don't look big.
They're fairly small, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go and try and just stomp on it.
Yeah,
They're book-sized.
Do you like make noises as you move around, like clockwork?
Yeah, you can hear like steam a little.
Oh,
You'll hear like little steam movement sometimes, especially when he's charging up.
That's so cool. I just imagine the noises from like those huge dudes in Skyrim.
Yep.
That rules. I'm a fan.
Very cool. It's up to you, Amir.
If I move down one
You provoke opportunity.
from this guy still,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move then. I'll just attack this guy then.
Okay.
The bottom one.
Right, so you'd be still in range of the bottom one, but you'd provoke it from the middle one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was because they're still in that space. Is how. Yeah. At least I assume that's how it works. I'm honestly not totally sure, but that's.
I forgot about the middle one. Yeah.
These things when they actually hit you, we had to make saving throws. Am I remembering that right?
You are remembering that, right?
Can I ask what saving throw they were? Although
Was it con?
It was a Constitution saving throw.
okay. I'll just.
Uh, 10 misses, unfortunately.
Alright.
Yeah, it whizzes out of the side of the wavy glaive.
No.
20 hits.
Like. Alright.
Yeah, nat
double
20,
fire.
right? True, so crit. Double damage. Well, double damage die. 7 plus 3.
Yeah.
10 damage. Very cool. Yeah, that second
And
strike.
bonk point.
That's quite some force to it. Gingwatzim there it's flickering now. Yeah, it's fading away, the green energy bleeding off of it, but it's still there. Which brings us to this very north Gingwatzim's turn. It's actually gonna move around behind Wazzy, and it's gonna attack you, Amir.
Oh god. Wait. Sorry.
That's a lot of dice.
Before it moved, did it move? Oh no, never mind. Pretty sure it's
Didn't
always
provoke
gonna
any.
be
Yeah.
gonna always be within my range. So
Yeah, it didn't provoke any opportunity attacks. It rolled a 19.
okay.
That hits?
That hits.
Okay, you take 22 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Are you unconscious?
And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. These things pack quite a punch.
Ugh.
Okay.
And yeah?
Constitution save.
Yeah, and in fact, as the green, like, of zap hits you, you feel, like, a large chunk of your life force being drained out. Like, you feel weaker
I
and
feel
more
the large
lethargic.
chunk of my- Oh god, please.
Wait. Do
succeed.
these bitches lower your max HP? Is that what that? Am I remembering that right?
You guys don't know. You haven't failed one of the checks. So you actually succeed as well here. So, yeah, you start to feel a bit more lethargic, but then you shake it off. You're back in the fight. Certainly a little more beat up, but you're back here.
Oh. What? Where am I? Who is this metal man?
Wreck.
This is not my beautiful wife.
Wreckerin.
Hello. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we gotta make sure these things actually go down. Going straight for the book bash again. 7 to this one.
Okay. 16 hits. 7 damage. Yeah, you totally kill this one. It's down. The book smacks it down on the ground and it's dead.
Just like taking a brief glance over at the other guards. Are any more of them holding something?
No. Yeah, no more books. Yeah, maybe the other guards do have bits and pieces here, like odds, evidence and stuff from the place. Like one of the guards looks like he's holding a ledger or a license from the store itself. But no more of those books that were Gingwatzim's.
Just so you know, Peter, both of your music tracks are playing at this time.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Thank you.
I can just hear the
Yeah, Dad.
And I was like, where's that coming from?
Yeah, I just hear the chill lo-fi in the... Was that your turn, Rack?
Yep.
Alright, this Gingwatzim is going to attack you, Wazzy.
Oh no.
It rolled an out one, so...
Oh my god. I think if these things ever crit, we would just get one hit, surely.
You would definitely go down. It would be... If it rolled high... It rolled pretty high when it damaged you. It rolled... So at 3 of the 4 dices, it rolled max damage.
Oh.
Yeah, so it rolled pretty high when it hit you. Yeah, it could definitely kill you if it rolled max damage and crit. That guard closes the gate and locks it. Rama is gonna...
We can all hear that, Josh, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Rama's gonna pull out his scimitar, and he's gonna swipe the one closest to him. He hits and does some damage. Yeah, so he swipes that Gingwatzim from behind with his scimitar. This thing here is just gonna move back over here.
Oh, when Peter's explaining something important, we all need to just make a pact to all of us spam the gate, just interrupt him.
You guys suck. Dakin, it's your turn.
Hello. Yes.
Hello?
Out of the 2 Gingwatzims, have either of them been damaged?
They've both been damaged. They seem about equal, though. None of
Okay.
them's looking any weaker than the other.
We're gonna get our door privileges taken away.
Alrighty. And which one's going sooner? The one closest to me, I think. Or do they go at the same time? No, they don't. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll, see what cantrips I have.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, just Eldritch Blast, okay. I will use Lightning Lure on this one.
Okay.
Which is a cantrip action. So it strikes at one creature of my choice within 15 feet of me. They must make a strength save or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me, and then they take damage if it ends within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
So if I can have a strength save from the thingy.
You sure can. It rolls a 15.
Okay, and then my... Where the
It's a
fuck on
strong
this
book.
stupid sheet is my DC?
It has a minus modifier to
13.
strength that just rolled high.
My DC is 13, so that succeeds. So I think that just fizzles the spell. Okay. Okay.
That's a pitter-patter character strength right there.
Honestly, yeah. All of my characters are usually weak as fuck.
Okay.
Struggle to open
so
doors.
for my bonus
don't
action,
open doors
I'm
you're
gonna
not next to.
Explode curse that one.
Or I'll have to start locking every door on the map.
I told you, Josh, you're
Your
gonna lose.
character cannot physically reach that far, Josh.
Hey,
Hey, Pitta, there is actually a thing that you can do in that if you have a door, you can, like you're in the wall settings, you can right-click it and you can even hide it from players.
Oh, okay.
So that it's not even possible for them to click on it,
Oh yeah, make it like a secret door.
basically.
Yeah, I'm losing my door privileges.
Yeah, they're
You are
gone.
losing your door
I will
privileges,
do that if you open
Josh
doors
like,
you're not near.
I
I mean, you
should've
can
liked
see
that.
shit that you're not meant to see. Like, I will take away those door privileges.
But yeah, I'm just cursing this one nearest to me.
Oh, yeah?
That's my turn.
Okay, sure thing. Which brings us to
The-
Gallus.
The effects are in the chat for that. But
Yeah. I remember.
Hey, I'm just gonna keep going with the Ray of Frost.
Okay.
This time on this one.
Yep.
Machine gun of frost.
I assume that hits,
That certainly does.
and I assume I do no damage, and then end my turn.
No, you do damage. It's just,
It's like a tickle.
yeah. Alright, Wazzy. You wanna stomp something?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to stomp on the one that I hit.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do this now.
You can just roll a weapon attack again.
Great.
Or it's a d20 plus 6. So, whichever you prefer.
Crit!
That's a crit! Yeah! So,
Again.
so, how does a crit with an unarmed strike work? Is it still just the same? Or does it become
I imagine
2
it would be
plus
2
1?
instead of 1.
Yeah, we'll roll as 2 plus.
What do I roll?
You don't roll
Congratulations.
anything, so you do 6 damage.
Okay. And I'm gonna attack. I can't attack again, right? With my bonus action?
Do you have action surge?
No, I don't.
Oh, can he attack with his bonus action?
I don't think you
Yeah.
can with unarmed strikes.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Okay, then, I'll just stay right there.
Yeah.
Trying to stomp it out.
Nice. Yeah. You, yeah, you tried crushing it like a cockroach, basically.
Pretty much.
Oh, I'm gonna feel that one for the next 2 weeks.
Mhm.
11?
11 just misses. Sorry.
Oh, biscuits. Right, I'll do the bonus action.
Oh yeah, and this whole time.
Oh wait, no,
Alex
that's plus.
chilling
That's
around
plus
with
5.
shoulders.
Yeah,
So
that
that
hits. Sorry, Alex.
You guys are doing combat stuff. I'm just talking about my cat.
Oh.
That's 5 damage on the one that hit me. By the
Yeah.
way, this fucking little.
Yep. Yeah, nice. Cool. Well, guess what? It's gonna try and hit you again.
Jesus, that's
This is
all
a
about.
23 hit. You take 10 damage.
Rest in peace.
It rolled low.
I was like, haha! If it
Alright.
attacks again, I have a scroll of shield I could use. 23. That's not gonna help.
Oh. Oh gosh.
All right, well, I'm fucking going now for a nap, guys.
That's unfortunate. Alright, we got an unconscious old man here. Rick, that brings it to your turn.
Oh, god damn it.
22 hits,
Nine
so
to the
9.
dome on this one.
Yep. That it?
Yep.
Alright. That one is gonna try and hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna retaliate. It only rolled a 7, so
Yeah,
Not
love
a
to see it.
yeah. That guy's not doing anything. In fact, I'll remove him from the list. Rama will try and hit again. And then we're back at the top. So Rama hits, cutting it again with his scimitar there. And we're back to Dakin.
Okay. So this one has my Hexblade's Curse on it. I think I have to hit it with my actual blade. Let me go back and read that. Attack roll. Oh, any attack roll. Yeah, sick. Alright, I Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Blast. 7 to hit.
No, absolutely not.
Rest in pepperoni. I think that'll be it then.
Okay. Galpax.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay.
Oh,
We're gonna do the thing. Oh, Ray of Frost.
Misses as well, unfortunately.
That's not the thing, as far as I knew it.
That'll be my turn. Why not?
Okay. Mr. Wazzy, what do we got?
Alright, I'm gonna attack the same one again, just trying to stomp the damn thing out to say, why won't you just die?
Mm-hmm.
That one. Oh, damn, I rolled a 1.
That ducks out of the way, dodges completely. Amiya needs to
Flipped
do
over.
a death save. Oh, well, I assume that's your whole turn, Wazzy. Unless you
Yeah,
wanna
I
move.
guess.
We're all crowded around these books like the fucking JoJo meme.
Yeah, I guess so.
Amiya needs to do a death saving throw. That's
Don't
one
die, buddy.
failure. It's the Gingwatzim.
So you're doing the death saves, so I don't have to private them.
Oh,
Kira rolled it for you. You.
Did I roll it for you?
No, I
Oh,
rolled
no,
it.
sorry. I
Oh, it
misread.
just rolled private.
I can't
That's
read.
weird.
Yeah, I rolled it. Yeah. I
that's
just
a
rolled it
setting.
private. That's right. That's just because that's just how I did it. So I'll just roll it public next time.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think we just do public death saves.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta think. Would this Gingwatzim try and hit you? Or would it go for Wazi? Or would it go for Rama?
You can be realistic. If it would go for me, I don't mind.
Well, okay.
How
It's
intelligent
Maintain
are
the
they?
realism.
they're not very intelligent, but their objective is to drain life. So I think it would go for whoever looks the healthiest in this case. It's wanting to drain life.
Yeah.
It has a specific objective that it's trying to accomplish, and it's going to go for who's healthiest. Wazzy,
Does Wazzy look alive to it?
yeah,
It's just a
Wazzy
robot?
doesn't look alive to it, so it's not going to attack Wazzy. It's going to attack Rama, which is potentially really bad as well, because I think it could
Oh
kill
fuck,
Rama.
yeah, Rama's almost...
I think it could. I think it does.
Okay, Rama goes down. It doesn't do enough damage to actually kill him, but Rama is down on 0.
Shit, fuck.
Which kills him, because I'm not having NPCs roll death saving throws. So Rama is dead.
Oh, Rama's dead?
Yeah,
Oh
Rama's
my God.
gone. Ah! The last of his life is drained away. As the Gingwatzim absorbs his life. And actually, I totally need to keep track of... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Move on to
I
Rack.
gotta keep smacking this one so that I can have a turn to myself to try and stabilize this man's.
Yeah.
One day
18,
I'll
7
roll higher
hits.
than a 5.
Yeah, this one goes down.
Alright, I now have a turn to myself.
Okay.
I'll go back here.
Very cool. Dakin, you're up. So you got Amir bleeding out on the floor here. If he rolls a 1 when it comes to his turn, he will be dead.
Yeah.
That Gingwatzim looks like it will probably hit Amir on its turn as well. I will say that. It looks very weak and very close to death. It's like flickering away. But it will 100% hit Amir. Unless someone moves closer or otherwise provokes it.
Yeah. Okay. I will add, while I'm thinking of what I'm supposed to do on my turn, I am going to move up like this. None of you have ever heard Dakon swear before. He's usually a pretty, like, disciplined-looking guy.
Yeah.
He is actively letting out a string of, like, the worst curse words any of you have heard.
Okay.
Like, watching his friend go down and then a guy get just murdered.
Yep.
And I'm gonna swing my weapon at this thing.
Yeah, 23 certainly hits.
What did I get on the dice? 18. Oh, because I get crit on either 19 or 20 on this thing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
close.
damage. So close, and yet so far. Well,
12 damage will do it. How do you take this thing down?
I'm just gonna leave it as, like, right through the middle while screaming and like, just very enraged and cursing and angry.
Yeah. Like, just fuck
And
shit.
then I'm gonna... Fuck shit, Jesus.
Yeah.
Or just like Shakespearean level, like, really creative insults for these
Oh,
things.
yeah. Very cool.
And then if I may turn around and try to stabilize Amir.
That was your action, so you can't stabilize as a bonus action.
Okay, are we still in...
I'm gonna roll us. We're
combat?
still in combat until at least we get past Amir's turn. So Galthax and Wazi, you guys both have a
Gotcha.
chance to stabilize Amir if that's something you think your characters would do.
I'll go stabilize him.
Okay, so I'll have you roll a medicine check.
I think I
Hey.
stabilized him.
You stabilize the fuck out of this man. And we will end the combat there.
Nice.
And I'll put on this soundtrack. I really need to go pee, so I'll let you guys RP or whatever with a bit there for a second. But yeah,
Alright.
I'll say you can even come through, Amir. You can come back up with 1 HP. I think that's fine in this situation.
Actually,
I think a nat 20 just does
no,
that.
it's
Oh.
a nat 20 on no, it's a nat 20 on a death saving.
On a death save.
Yeah, death saving throw does that.
That's roll, I guess.
So we
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
had
we'll
any
say
sort
nat
of
20.
rest
Fuck
or
yeah,
anything, right?
he healed the shit out of you. You're back up with 1 hit point. All right, I'm gonna BRB real quick.
Okay. Can I just check? We haven't had any rest or anything since the
Nope.
last session, right? Okay.
That's why I haven't been able to action.
So I've
surge.
got too much of things on my character sheet. There we go. Well, damn, fucking...
Is the
I'm
old
gonna
man
turn
gonna be
around.
okay?
He's alright. He's been through worse.
Okay, good. Fucking guards, man.
I'm not. I can't.
Yeah, man, I wish they would have just let us finish dealing with those two before they let the other two out. God.
So what brought Yin's in here? Why Yin's in here?
We tried to apprehend, and I'm gonna gesture over at the, like, dead guy and the unconscious guy next to him. These two shopkeepers, they were selling these creatures that were disguised as books, and we just trying to figure out why or how that came about or what their deal is. They tried to run off, we tried to catch them, the guards got involved, and here we are.
Yeah, as you can see, the guards aren't much of a help here. Been in here for
Damn fools.
quite a while.
Yeah. And Dakon will just sort of be like standing up, straightening his armor, like dusting himself off, like sort of recomposing. Now that Amir's
I mean,
not
it's sort of like,
unconscious any
it's sort of
longer.
like, you know, he sits up and he's like grabbing his back and he's like trying to like, shakily gets up back onto his feet.
Let me
He's like,
see.
oh,
Oh, if
thank you, my scaly cool friend. And like sort
I
of,
have a couple of
Cat's
Black
Gelfex.
Sun.
little
Like,
bottles of milk that I've been giving to the cat if you want one of those.
I'm just gonna be like, no milk, no milk.
I'll just offer you some water then.
Yeah, he'll take the water skin. Have a cig. He'd
Um,
be like, turn to Wazoo, like, oh,
Hello there, old timer.
some kind of metal man.
Yes, I'm a metal man.
You know,
Yes.
What
Used to
brings
that.
you in here?
Good.
You're
I
not on the
was
side of the gods, right?
I was got a little trying to get drunk, trying to see if that would work. Got into a fight, and well, I'm here.
you're my
Did
kind
you
of
get
man.
Yeah, kinda. Still trying to
You
get
just
used
got
to
done
this
clearing a jungle.
metal body. Ugh.
Wait, so you haven't always
Careful.
been in a metal body?
Nah, I'm trying to get to a place to figure this out. I got kidnapped once. Yeah, kinda made me
You got
this
a metal
way.
body out of it.
Yeah, trying to get back. I heard somewhere in Candlekeep. Gotta get there because apparently there might be a book or something.
before,
There's definitely some books in Candlekeep.
by the way, when Wazzy said, I've been here for a while, this guy chimes in a little bit, kind of under his breath, you've been here like 2 days.
Shut up! Been here for frickin' 3 months.
Imagine, like, because Warframe only need to rest, but they don't need to actually sleep, right?
We just powered down.
Yeah,
Warforged.
they just go into standby
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah, they go
I
on
was
the
gonna be
standby
like-
mode.
I just imagine, like, Wazzy just, even though he's resting, he can still speak, and he just walks to the guard non-stop. Just thinking,
But yeah, they been trying to figure out a way to get the fuck out of here. I say that under my breath though. Other people can't hear. Need them to I need to get out of here so I can get there. They won't let me the fuck out.
Well, I
Here I
mean, if you're trying to get to Candlekeep, we've just come from there.
Well,
If you can convince the guards that you're not an issue anymore, then we might be getting somewhere.
and I could try. Maybe this little show that I did, maybe it might help. Let me use it.
I'm surprised that they keep you here for that long, like 2 days, just for being drunk.
It's been 3 months. Don't listen to him. It's been 3 months. I'm telling you.
What? Why would he say it's been 2 days then?
Cause that guard hates.
Right.
Anyway, here comes the big man, I guess.
Yeah, so
And his waifu.
and his anime waifu. Yeah, so while you guys are just talking and stuff, some moments go by, you know, the Flaming Fist seem to I guess they've got an order of things or whatever they go through and stuff. One of the guys who went in before was talking to this man who just came out and they come out together essentially, and yeah, he's all lined up like this out the front now, and this group of guards here are essentially there, you know, standing at attention while this guy addresses you, and he's gonna say, well, welcome to Fort Brimstone. I am Owain Cantry, Blaze of the Flaming Fist, and captain of this fort, and I hear that you've been up to no good in the upper city.
You've been up to no good in the upper city.
He
I'm gonna kind of
he
walk
ignores
forward
you.
a little bit and just go, listen, all we were doing was trying to get to the bottom of these creatures that have been hurting people. And if you need proof that they've been hurting people, I'm just gonna gesture over to, like, dead Rama. They killed this man, and we saved the lives of all of the rest of us in this cell.
You are not deputized representatives of the ducal court. It does not fall to you to judge or solve crimes. You should have consulted us, the Flaming Fists.
If it would help, if you don't mind. He was just like, reach into his back pocket, pull out the old introductory letter.
Okay. He will.
So
approach.
We are sent here as representatives, just not of your court. We were sent here as representatives of the people who were actually getting hurt by these.
So you're offering him the letter?
I am holding the letter out.
Okay.
I'm not offering it to him.
Okay.
As in, I am like.
You're holding it up
By holding it up for
display,
him to
right?
read. I am not offering it to him. I am not putting it through the bars.
Okay. I don't think you've read it. Have you read it?
I believe I read Mayasan's letter of introduction.
I don't think you
Intended for the
have, because I
Flaming
feel
Fist,
like
but
I
I
would
think you
remember
might.
having shown it to you if you did read it. But I'll show it to you now, I guess. We can kind of say that you would have had a look over it. But well, I mean, the TLDR, I guess, is that it's essentially Mayasan in the letter essentially says, I was once a proud member of your organization. I hope this letter finds you well, blah, blah, blah. My companions who are in possession of this letter are acting on behalf of Candlekeep, the Great Library Fortress. And she sort of will go on to, she, in so many words, she sings the praises of the Flaming Fist and be like, please,
Kissing us.
yeah, exactly, kissing ass, and then, she'll basically conclude the letter by saying, I understand that the Flaming Fists are dedicated to protecting the lands of Baldur's Gate, and I implore you to consider the importance of the books held within Candlekeep, and, essentially, please be merciful, essentially, please show your graces.
Be nice to these dudes.
Yeah.
Be nice to these dudes. High priority. We don't have time to go through all the bureaucratic nonsense.
Yeah, so it's a
Like,
big kissing ass letter, but the important thing to note is that Mayasan in the letter claims that she was a member of the Flaming Fist at one point, and specifically she served under Ablaze Adrian in the Guard of High Hall back in 1542, so a little under 10 years ago.
There you go.
Alright, so yeah, he's looking through reading the letter. And he'll sort of tilt his head up a bit and say, I see. And he'll step back here.
Yeah, figured that might be a bit important for you. And he just folds it up and puts it back.
Well, nevertheless, the ducal law requires that any acts of violence be punished with imprisonment. Normally, I would have sentenced you to the Sea Tower, where you would labor for a season. However, in lieu of your patron's former service to the gate, I will reduce this charge. You shall each be fined 50 gold pieces, and will instead only spend 3 nights in the cells here at the Brimstone. Should you be unable to pay this fine, you will labor at the Sea Tower until such a time that your fine has been paid.
Alright, seems okay. We're getting off kind of lightly, to be honest.
Yeah, so you're getting 3 days in a cell, essentially, and a 50 gold fine. And he will refer to the unconscious man on the ground now, and he will say...
And the corpse.
And the corpse as well, yeah, the pair of them. But specifically the unconscious man.
Oh, for the record, those are the two selling the books.
He seems to be in the know-how, like the guard who arrested you guys would have sort of informed him of the groups here. But yeah, that can essentially confirming that for him. He'll say, for the sale of illegal contraband, they shall each be fined 100 gold pieces. and their wares will be confiscated.
Well, one of them posthumously, I guess.
They will also
Are
be
you?
They will also be barred from setting up shop in the Wide ever again, and furthermore, I will have them disclose the whereabouts of the owner of the Abaddon bookstore. And he holds up the documentation, essentially a license. I believe it was a Corvola, but that shall be investigated. We shall see.
How and why do you collect a fine from a dead man? Surely he has paid the price.
All of his possessions shall be...
estate left behind.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. His estate and possession shall be confiscated up to the fine before his next of kin can claim anything. And then with that, he will turn to this guard down south and say, assign them to cells, before he and his escort will essentially head back into the keep. And then these guards up here, the ones who brought you in, will go back out on their patrol, essentially. They'll resume patrolling the streets. The gates closing behind them.
Do we get to keep our stuff?
No, they're gonna confiscate your wares.
That's sad. Can I keep my cat with me and the food?
Wazzy's gonna look at the guard. He's gonna be like, "How many more days do I gotta be here?"
I believe you are also being released in 3 or so days, but I'm not quite sure.
3 more days.
Would he know to confiscate my holy symbol?
So yeah, that's sort of what I was going to go to with you guys here, essentially, is you can, like, he knows what a spell focus and, a component pouch is. Like, he's not, he lives in this world of magic and stuff, and he would have seen mages come through here before. But you could certainly try and reason that, your holy symbol is this, this is just, a religious...
Well, mine's an amulet around my neck.
Yeah.
So, I could just it's just an amulet,
yeah.
bro. It's just a necklace.
And did you,
Just
smite
prank,
or
bro.
do
Just
anything,
prank.
or you just...
I didn't do any
mundane
spells. I
attack?
didn't do any spells. He wouldn't even know I was a spellcaster.
Damn, that's smart.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he did any spells. I'll say you make a persuasion check with advantage, and I'll say the DC is really low. So, all but success. But, that odd chance of failure.
You mean that odd chance?
No, I had the wrong one.
I said you can have advantage as well, so you can roll again.
Oh, thank God. All right, another one. 15.
That certainly does it. Yeah. Just that odd chance, that you might be like, I kind of want to add that to my collection. But no, yeah, he's let's say he's a man of pious as well, and he's like, not necessarily the same faith, but he's like, all right, just keep it tucked away in your shirt. People will beat you up in there for that. You're an old man as well, so he's a bit sympathetic towards you.
Oh, thank you, Sonny. And he keeps it around his neck, but he sort of puts it on the inside of his clothes, so it's hidden and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my eyes at the old man sympathy.
Would anyone else like to try and hide anything? Are you stashing away, or are you all... Because, they're taking basically everything off of you, but your small clothes. Your
plain clothes.
Oh, well, my scroll.
You can leave the stuff in your inventory, but essentially you don't have this stuff on you while you're in prison.
Oh, can I keep
I-
my scroll case with my notes?
Yeah. Well, he will say, I'll need to go through it first.
Okay.
Because is the scroll with shield in there?
No.
Okay.
That's just on me. It's literally just a little leather case that's just got some ink, a quill, and some parchment.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's all blank.
That's
Nothing's
fine.
actually
You
written.
can keep your reading on you while you're in there, and you're
I
writing.
have a-
writing your
thank you.
pencils.
Feeling, but I'm
man.
just trying to check that I can dismiss my packed weapon and reappear it.
Pretty sure you
Yeah.
That
My
that
packed
sounds
weapon
like
can just disappear and I can re-summon it.
that
So
seems
they
like
can't actually take it. That's sick. Yeah, okay. So I have my weapon. I want to try and keep my cat and then the, like, little couple of things of milk that I had for her. Or if they won't let me keep the milk, then at least just the cat stays.
They seem favorable to you, and especially in light of the display you gave them.
It's not magical or anything. I'll, like, try and
Yeah.
reassure them. Like, she's not magic or anything. She's
That-
just...
That's fine. You can keep the cat and the milk, but if you get up into any trouble, you know, I can't promise that harm won't befall it, so just behave yourselves in there. So is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Okay,
Hold on
so
to the key.
everyone else, you've got nothing essentially on you but your bare clothes, and then Amir has his symbol, and yeah, Dakin has cat and milk. This guy, the other guy's going to come in now, so if I can actually control the door, and he's going to grab Imbar on the floor, and they'll say, we'll put him in cell 2. The rest of you line up.
Yeah, I'll behave wherever they want me.
Just jumps up and down a couple times, like, feels good. Feels good
Just,
to be back again.
Hang on, stop Wuzzy. Unless you're going through Wuzzy, are you just rushing through?
I assume Wuzzy knows his way around.
Yeah, Wuzzy has a cell assigned to him, so that's fine, but, like, the guards would normally escort you, Wuzzy, and you would kind of know that protocol. Yeah, alright. Well, okay, well, do you line up as well, Galthex? We'll say
Yeah,
line like that? You guys happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah, seems
Okay.
fine.
Alright. To Rex, the guy will say, alright, you're coming to cell 2 with me. You'll join the other guy.
All right.
And then, yeah, you can follow this guy, Rick, and you'll see that the cells have numbers out front of them.
All right.
You're in there.
Oh, this will be fun.
And I will read a little description for you.
Blonde stayed on the bed. I'm right at home.
Wait, what's that mean? So, as you go into this cell, Rex, stop that! Stop!
Josh,
As you
Yeah,
go into,
Josh.
As you go,
Fucking hell, what are you doing?
as you go into this cell, Rex, the walls are covered in gibberish, nonsensical ravings, and pleas for help. Blood drips through the cracks in the stone ceiling and splatters against the stone bed below. A pierced bucket sits in the corner, and the scent of urine permeates throughout the room.
gross, dude.
And you get locked in there. He'll come back and sorry, let me do this. Not that one. Where is he? There.
Goodbye, miscellaneous blood splatter.
Yeah, he'll come up, this guy will come up to you, Dakin, and he'll say, alright, you're with the Tid Man, you two follow me, you're up in, cell 6. So if you two would follow this guard into the door
Yeah.
now.
Let's
Yep.
see, it says,
I'll
God,
be
the
agreeable.
walls are closing in. I think the walls are closing in.
It's pretty grim.
Yep, just come into the building here, was he, or do you want me to drag you? I can drag you if you want.
Oh my god, you've clicked the button.
And then if you come around under the catwalk, you can walk up onto this stairs here, and it'll take you up.
Oh yeah,
And there's
I
a
forgot. Can't walk around walls.
There's a cell.
Question, Pitter, was I allowed to keep the letter?
Yeah, same thing as Amir, you know. Alright, you can keep your reading, that's fine.
Is this 6?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is 6, you're in there.
Yo, this is pretty fucking grim, dude.
Yeah, so as you go into that one, a grisly mural of violence greets you as you enter this room. and you can hear the faint sound of dripping, and a chill runs down your spine as you realize that part of this abhorrent scene is yet still wet. The cell is dimly lit, and eerie shadows dance across the room. And
What the fuck do they do to people in here? I'm asking Wazzy.
I wonder what class.
Wait, why is there fresh blood in your cell, Wazzy? You don't have blood, I assume.
To Galthex, this guy will say, alright, there's another Dragonborn. He's blind. We'll put you with him. Follow me.
I will growl at this guard as I go in.
Make an intimidation check. See how resilient these guys are. These guys don't seem as, like, beefy as the fucking guys that took you down in the wide. A 9. Yeah, I'll say the DC was, like, an 8. So, yeah, he not significantly, but, like, a little bit of a flinch. You know, like, ooh. He's seen some things, but... Alright, you're in cell 3. In you go.
I'll growl at him as I go in too.
Okay, make an intimidation check. This time with disadvantage.
It's wearing off.
This room, much the same as the other ones, you know, there's blood beneath your feet, but this blood is dry. And there's a stone bed with a blanket over it. There is a pillow in the corner which is soaked in urine, and you see the figure of an old dragonborn huddled in the corner near a mattress on the floor. His gold scales have lost all luster.
Can't figure out how to do disadvantage. I'm just gonna roll it twice.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, definitely. As you growl as you come in, he's blind. Like, his eyes are glazed over white and everything is, so he doesn't necessarily expect you to come in. So he does have a jump as you do come in.
Oh, not the dragon guy, the guard.
Oh, the guard. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, totally then. Yeah, the guard is gives that flinch. And like I said, the Dragonborn will look over at you as you come in.
How does he look at Galthex?
We will get to that.
Or maybe he'll just, like, turn his head. Or maybe he's magic.
Well, he just turns his head, but, like, you know, his eyes are glazed over as he does, and it's clear that, yeah, he is blind. Alright. Old man, I guess we'll put you in with the Tin Man as well. Follow me.
Surely, wait, sorry. I'm gonna cough up some blood. It's like, surely you could arrange some friendly arrangements for a fragile, wounded old man like myself.
Well, I mean, you would know that that's the same cell that I'm in.
Yeah, that's Stackins and Wazzy's cell.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna go with the piss cell.
No,
I want to go in the
no, you're
piss
just
cell.
in the fresh blood, mysterious cell.
All I remember was urine-soaked pillow. I'm just like, I gotta try and fucking play the old man card. I need to not get a piss cell.
The funny thing is that the cell you're going into might be worse.
Alright, well, long I go.
You'll see when you get there. Alright.
But you would at least know that.
Yeah, you
it's
know.
all that I'm in.
You know you're going into a cell with friends. But yeah, he'll lead you up this way, up the stairs. It's cell 6 here. And he'll unlock the door for you. You got an extra companion. I'll bring a bed over for you.
Is that all blood?
Yeah. Well, and
That's a
what
lot
I'm
of
trying
blood.
to figure out, I've been
I
trying
got
to, like...
to the garden, like, what day is cleaning day?
I've been trying to, like, ask Wazzy, like, where did all this fresh blood come from?
I'll bring a bucket and a mop for you guys. And you'll lock up mine.
Bring a bucket and a mop.
This is not sanitary.
I don't know why that's
You're
so
enjoying
funny to
this
me.
so much, Kira. What the fuck?
It's just that, it's like I want to get out of piss, and then that's so much worse.
I don't know. I mean, in a way, yes, I guess.
For me, it's
But,
actually
like,
not as gross as piss.
If this is with blood, like, it definitely won't smell as bad as piss.
It's wet blood. Like, this scene on this back wall to you looks like
Yeah, it's
A whole-
horrifying, but it's not gross.
a whole person was crushed down into the fucking...
Yeah, but it's just blood, right? There's no, like, body bits or anything. It's literally just blood.
I mean, how gruesome do you want to get? 'Cause they can
Is
be
this a
bodies.
drain?
No, that's a piss bucket. It's empty because Wazzy doesn't pee.
Hell
Why is
yeah.
there, like, blood trailing from the piss bucket?
You don't know. Anyway, you guys are in your cells.
I'm gonna go sit on these boxes and, like, get as far away as we can and try and just rest
Oh,
up
those
a
are the
bit.
poo boxes.
Boxes. It's actually, that's where this is where the
Got 'em.
piss drawer is.
Just kidding. Yeah, that's the drawer where I keep all my piss. Pee is stored in the drawer.
God, I gotta take a drink after that. Alright. Would anyone like to do anything? You're in your cell.
God damn.
Like while what's his face is unconscious on the floor, like Rex just been going around just like, but for those that like you guys can't see it in here, but basically like all of these manic writings are all like spiraling around the floor, so he's just like pacing around following the text. Like,
That's pretty hectic.
I've been in here for 3 days. It feels like 3 months. They want to keep me here forever. I don't know what I'm going to do. They look at the head. Look at the head. Why is he saying look at the head?
Yeah, Rex in like one of those rooms, you know, like crazy people in asylums who like fill the whole room with writing all over the walls and everything. That's what it is. It's fully covered.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, the gods didn't seem that bad until now. Alright, well. Do they eventually bring us stuff to clean the cell up with?
Yeah, so, a guard will come back. It's a pittance of, like, you will need a lot more to clean this cell, but yeah, it's a bucket with some soapy water and a mop, and he'll also bring a bed for, Amir as well. So now you got 3 beds. They're torn up mattresses, so not very fancy or anything. But, yeah, you got a bed as well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll do the best that I can cleaning up.
Sure, God, what would I even have you roll? But let's have something roll something to see how you do. Let's do a performance check. I'll have you roll a performance check.
Well, that uses charisma, which is quite good for me. Ciao. Does that roll it?
That did
Please
roll it?
There it is.
An 8. Like, yeah, you're trying your best, but there's just so
They
much.
really haven't given us very good
Yeah,
equipment,
you will
it sounds
need more
like.
buckets. There's no drainage, so really you're just making the blood soapy and messy. And now you got a bloody bucket as well.
Cool. Well, hopefully it's at least an improvement. But yeah, I really want to, like, grill Wazzy about where all this fucking blood came from if he doesn't have any blood. Like, seriously. Got some explaining.
You're
that I
muted
need
right
to
now,
happen.
Mecklin. But, I don't know if...
I've been talking for fucking ever.
Oh, I had no idea you were muted. I don't have Discord open in front of me.
No, yeah, I had no idea. So I've been talking and I've been trying to
Oh
explain
my
it.
god, sorry.
Oh. Well, no, it's fine. So, Yeah. It was here when I got here. I was in a different cell with no one. They decided to move me. I'm now here, and it was just like this.
Well, how long have you been in this cell? Like, a day, 2 days?
About 3 weeks.
And the blood is still fresh and wet. How does that work?
I don't know.
Is it dripping
Was it
from
me?
somewhere? Can I look around?
Yeah, you can look around. You can make an investigation check, I guess, but no, not even really necessary. I mean, it is like what it seems like. Like, legitimately, it seems like something totally destroyed a person, like crushed them down, body and bone and all, and it all just went out.
I came into the cell just the other day. You tell me. I mean, it's dripping from the damn ceiling, you see?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a fucked up
How long
scene.
have you been metal for?
That's a hard question to ask.
Is this your meat body?
It's been a while. I'm still trying to figure it out, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like gesturing around the room being like, is this you before you got
No.
made in metal?
No, I've been metal before I came in here.
Okay. Fuck.
I got forced into this body.
Alright. Anyway, that's super
It's only
weird.
me and my little partner that escaped that wretched
Oh,
place.
who's your little partner?
Oh, you want to see him? It's a weasel.
Yeah?
And I say, Weasel, come on out. We got friends, and then you see a little snake pop out of his shoulder blade.
Snake, not a weasel.
A snake. Yep. And it comes out and slides out. It's like, meet Weasel. Weasel, new friends, I guess.
Friends, I
And
guess.
I imagine...
And you see the snake. He's a pretty big snake, but he's not like super big. He can wrap around your neck like maybe once or twice.
I imagine Milky. Snakes
And-
and cats don't get along. Milky's probably like hissing at this snake as it comes
Yeah,
out.
I was gonna say, she is like freaking out, like growling at the snake. And, like,
One
probably
other thing to
scared
note
of it.
about... Sorry. One thing to note about Weasel is he also has 2 wings on the back of his back. Like a long hiss thing.
Like a winged serpent.
Yes. And
Neat.
he'll sit there and he just looks at your cat. And Wesley will say, "Oh, what's your cat's name?"
Her name's Milky. She's usually more well behaved
Oh.
than this, sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Mm.
Let
I'll
me
be, like,
talk to
trying
her.
to
Let me
calm her
talk to her. And I'll use speak with animal. I think that's what it's called.
You guys
Oh my god. I didn't consider this. Alright, yep, you speak with animals.
I'm like, "Hello,
I can
meat
be-
Milky."
Do you want to do
I can
Milky?
be Milky if you
Okay,
want.
I'm
yeah,
gonna do it
go
to
for
Milky.
it. You go for it.
And say, "Hello, Milky. Don't worry, Weasel. Fine. He ain't gonna hurt ya. It's okay." Ugh.
She's probably just gonna be like, I think she's pretty simple, to be honest.
What the fuck?
Not a
There's
very
a voice
smart
in my
cat.
head.
So she's gonna be like, "Oh, he smells like danger." Like, yeah, she's just gonna be like, "No, I hate it." Like, just upset
No.
It's okay. You can
and
be
really
upset.
scared.
It's
Um,
okay.
Wazzy,
You Weasel will be fine.
You can make an animal handling check as well.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
And I can have her like make a wisdom save or something if you want.
No.
Motherfucker.
Milky does
Like,
not like
yeah.
Milky does not like the snake. The instincts are kicking
Ugh.
in. They're naturally opposed creatures, you know?
Well, sorry, Weasel. But yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
you're not gonna have a little cat friend. But that's fine.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to
Well, and
roleplay
if she's
Weasel
that
or
scared,
Yeah, you can roleplay him.
give me a how do you imagine Weasel's personality is?
Very assertive, but also loving towards Wazzy, obviously.
Okay.
But
Like a loyal dog kind of thing?
Yeah, like a loyal dog.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a shame, friend.
Your character's cool.
I'm sure we'll come around.
Yeah. And then I'll say, I guess Milky doesn't like Weasel. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try and like encourage Milky into like her little pouch on that I've sewn on my clothes. She has a little pocket that she lives in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Weasel lives within me. He just hangs out, and he can pop out of anywhere.
Got a little
Inside
chest
you go,
compartment.
teammates.
He's Bender.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He can literally come out of anywhere. That's the way
Oh.
I have him. He can come out. That's how I have him set up.
That rules. Your character's awesome, dude.
Alright.
Wow. This is Wazzy 2.0.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are getting acquainted up there then. So we'll go down to Galthex now. And he's an old dragonborn, again, blind, you know, he's probably approaching the end of his life. He's certainly up there in age. He's gonna look towards you, Galthex, you know, now as you came in, he's gonna say, interesting. Your soul was not forged in the Great Starfire. Alluramente, whelp.
You what, mate?
Is that what Galthex says?
Not those exact words, but pretty much. It was like, what?
I am an anightist. I can see things that should not be seen.
Oh my god, he's got X-ray vision. He can see what's under your clothes.
Well, I got metal skin, so that wouldn't help me much.
Yo, you what?
That's what he said he was.
That's a lore bomb.
And I just...
Well, what are you in here for?
We may have started a bit of a fight trying to get some answers out of some people, and the fire people that I can't remember the name of, the Flaming Fists, didn't like that.
I see. And where are you from, whelp? From which
The north.
land do you hail?
The north that I've forgotten the name of.
You're from
Okay.
You're from the Rags.
That place.
Yeah, up in Hellrend, essentially. One of the most scary places in the world.
Yeah, that place.
Interesting. And he will kind of stumble towards you now because he's blind, but he's gonna like, not aggressively, but he's gonna sort of like throw his body on yours, and he's like feeling around, and he's gonna reach behind you. He's gonna pat your tail, and like grab it and say, "Haha, you are unique. I do not know of any of our kind who have such a feature.
I'll be like, what the fuck?
How
I'm also
strange."
pretty cold to touch.
Yep. He doesn't seem perplexed by this feature of yours. He's in fact intrigued by it. Like, you know, pressing his hand against you and stuff.
Be like, what the fuck? Did
Your
that
skin is
swing
hard
that
as
way?
stone. You're cold as ice. I know what you are.
How interesting. There is more to you than meets the eye. In fact, I suspect that you do not even know what you are.
I'm a dragon man.
If only
There
it
are
was.
some
If only
who
it was
call
so
me
simple, whelp.
Dovahking, Dragonborn.
If only it was so simple.
I like the cold.
What does he say to that?
This dragon is perplexing Galthax.
He's gonna say, haha, I'm more fond of the heat myself. I'm from Ruen down south in Highford.
I need that map.
Yeah, I can pop it up for you.
I know nothing.
Show to players. There you go. So Highford's down in the bottom left. It's got a little dragon symbol under it. Highford.
Here be dragons.
So he's specifically from Ruen, which is the I guess capital city of this dragonborn kingdom. It's a dragonborn kingdom. It's led by I got DMD. Yeah, I can fix that for you, Mecklin.
Alright, back, sorry.
I was just like, that's all better.
Yeah, that's fine. We can totally do that.
Oh. Shit, what did I miss on the map?
We're just introducing this old blind dragonborn that Galthax is in with.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we had a conversation
He's
with
feeling me up.
what's his name about all the blood, and he said he doesn't know where it's from. Oh, and Wazzy has a pet snake called.
Oh, I was here for the snake part. I got the snake part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this God, how much would you know about this? You can make a history check, but Ruen essentially is a dragon-born kingdom. It's ruled by a dragon, a great elder worm named Elder Baron, which I can type in chat for you.
I'm gonna say, being up north, I'm gonna be fairly.
You
Cut
probably
off and not know much.
You probably wouldn't know a lot. That's fair,
Yeah.
but your cultures would possibly share similar roots. So, but yes, yeah, that's fine. We can forgo the history check in that sense then. But yes, yeah. So that's where he's from. That's the kind of impression you got. He said that he's an enightist, which you can roll. See if you know what that is, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll roll that one.
Or you could just ask him. That'll be, you can, this is your choice essentially. You can do Arcana, Religion, or Nature. I'll accept any of those.
Religion or Nature. I'm gonna go Arcana.
Okay, that matches the DC perfectly. So nice. So this is, it's kind of a little strange for you. It doesn't click straight away, but it seems to be draconic, but like with a twist. So you suspect that this is like, you know, a variant of draconic that, you know, these people from Ruen use, and it's a word that. It's a term, rather, I suppose, essentially, for someone who has the ability to see souls, their shapes, and their color. In the common tongue, it would probably be known as Ardosense. But essentially, he is someone who can see souls. And he's saying there is something strange about your soul. Specifically, he said you were not forged in the Great Starfire.
The heck is the Great Starfire?
He will say, are you familiar with the Numara? Again, I'm dumping words on you. I'm sorry.
I will say no.
I did say this is a lore dump of...
Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking Pitta, she's like gotten out the fucking encyclopedia for the whole world that she's written. It's like, it's my time. And like the one person she's upping is Josh, and he's like, you what?
Pretty much.
I'm a what?
I'm a what?
He'll go on to say, it is the source of all life. Well, It is the great flow of energy that runs through the fragment sea and beyond. Arcturus, that is the world dragon in your common tongue, is the shepherd of this great flow. It is in his breath that the spirit is carried to Vishara. And Vishara is the name of the world. So that's like Earth. It seems your spirit, however, did not make this journey.
So he's saying you're not a dragon? Am I understanding that right?
Okay. Let me go. Are you ready for the real lore-dump?
I'm gonna need this typed up, but yes.
Okay, the TLDR, right, is that, and I have shown you this picture before in the Discord.
Yeah.
But, the TLDR is that, you know, there's a sun, and then there's a world around that sun, and then you guys are in little fragments of this world. It's essentially a shattered world that has these great giant rings around it, basically. And you live on fragments of this. I do have a picture that maybe can, well, hopefully this better conveys it, I guess. So, you know, the sun, then you got Stellargood, which is this shattered ruined world with the rings around it, and then you are on Vishara, which is orbiting this. And then the world dragon is this gigantic, we're talking planet-sized dragon that flies around in what is known as the Fragment Sea. And essentially, he's saying that there is this great flow of life, kind of like the live stream for my Final Fantasy friends, you know, that travels throughout this the Fragment Sea. And, you know, all these worlds are in the Fragment Sea. And then the world dragon is taking that energy and he breathes it down onto the worlds. And there would be no life on these worlds if the world dragon didn't breathe life into them.
What happens if the dragon cough?
I don't know. What happens if
Well, he's breathing on it, right? But like, so that if he coughs,
well, it's like breath, like flame breath, you know. But it's great energy breath. It's Numara that he breathes down onto it. It's like chi, essentially. I don't know what happens if you got the hiccups.
What if you got COVID and had respiratory problems and you couldn't breathe?
Then eventually all life dies out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
New COVID would be the end of his fuck.
Shit. New patch just dropped.
Introducing COVID-19.
Mm-hmm. But
19.1.
So most souls are forged in this dragon's breath, is what he's saying. As the breath comes down, the souls originate from, you know, this dragon, essentially, you know, irrigating or fertilizing the world, depending on how you want to look at it. But your soul did not. That's what he's saying.
Being racist against my soul.
Yeah, I guess so, kind of. Like, you don't know that. He's a Dragonborn as well, so it's not really racism.
It's soulism.
Where the heck did my soul come from?
He will say, I'm an old man, and I shall say no more for free. Offer me something in return, and I will tell you what little more I know.
Are you being extorted?
I am being extorted.
This is like when you have to pay money for your ancestry DNA.
I mean, you don't have to offer anything.
Probably like, I'll let you feel my tail.
Helicopter feel.
Yeah, you already did that. No. I'm an old man. No joy in that.
Is he saying to say he has impotence?
No. He's saying he doesn't want to.
Everyone woke up and chose shitposting today.
He does not want to feel your tail, Josh.
I am confused by the old dragon. I shall go find a bed, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
This old man.
You're like crazy old cook.
Crazy old gold dragon. What the fuck?
All right. Yeah. Cool. No worries. Yeah. So that happens. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just sitting on the stool looking at the man now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as time passes, he will wake up and he'll come to. So.
Mir is sort of grouchy that everyone else is an animal companion, but not him, in his cell. So he's going to attempt to take some papers of parchment like out of his scroll case and like make this really shoddy looking origami.
Oh,
Quote,
heck,
Hey,
unquote,
maybe there's
animal.
rats in here if we sit quietly.
heck yeah.
Oh no, there is no rats. Weasel's a weird weasel. For some reason, he likes rats.
That's not weird, that's just normal snake stuff, dude.
Snake. He's not a snake. He's a weasel.
Okay, alright.
Get it?
He's a snake.
I'm also
I will
pretty sure
definitely
it's
do the
usual,
like, oh, alright,
pretty-
whatever you say, like,
normal for weasels to eat rats.
He's just a weird weasel. I don't know.
but yeah, to pass the time while we're serving our sentence, I'm just gonna be like doing push-ups and shit, like working out, staying in shape.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So
I
you're.
think Wazzy would hang out with, get to know, what's your dragon? What's your character's name?
His name's Amir.
Amir. He would want to get to know Amir.
Amir is very
Amir's-
talkative.
Amir has like two modes. So it's like whenever he's not talking to Wazi, he'll be like sort of just meditating, very quiet, like serene. And then whenever he's like his eyes is closed and he's like, you think, wow, that's a very very mystical looking old man. Just when his eyes open, he's like, what do you run on? Do you have batteries?
I honestly, I don't know. Look, I'll give you the rundown on what happened. Right?
Yeah,
I was doing a job.
I've
was
never
doing
met an old man like metal man like you. I'm the old man.
Look, I was doing a job. I got kidnapped. They put me in this. They're a cult. Their name is the Spiral Cog. And I was only able to save Weasel. And it's just been me and him.
He's got an elf
Pretty
Pons
much.
Elric situation going on.
Yeah, I
And
was gonna say.
I
with-
guess
this is
they,
like-
they wanted to put this
body
at.
catcher.
They used the axe. It was in some type of the ritual, but the second it hit me, I woke up in this, like this. I don't know what they were doing. I saw something about immortality. I have no idea.
Well, have you tried taking it out?
I don't want to do that. It was within the ritual. I don't know what will happen when it comes out. I mean, I looked at this thing in a mirror. Have you seen this thing? This thing's just decorative. It's weird. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
pull it out. I don't want it being pulled out because I don't know what the heck happens. I saw something super quick.
It's alright.
It involves this axe.
Emil will just chuckle and be like, and Pat was in the back. Like, it's okay, metal man. Not all men like to pull out.
See what you did there.
What did I do there? And Emil just stare at him, deadpan.
Oh, nothing.
Oh my god.
One pet weasel?
That is the snake, right? It is actually a snake.
Yes, it's an actual
It's a
The snake
flying
with
snake.
wings.
Yeah.
the flying snake. Yeah, it's
Was
It's
it?
actually yeah. Weasel is a flying snake.
Can I make like an insight check or something, just to be like, does this dude actually think his snake is a weasel, or is he pulling my leg?
Go ahead.
Sure, yeah, you can roll insight. Wazzy, you can roll persuasion or deception, your choice, but you can roll it blind, so we don't see it. So in the chat, Mecklin, above like where you roll, it says, it says private GM roll. So public roll for you. There's a drop down. You can go in there and go
Self roll.
Yeah, self roll or blind roll.
And so it would be either deception or what?
Or persuasion. It's your choice.
Persuasion. All right.
You don't have to tell me which one.
Yeah, don't tell anyone what you do. But if you beat you tell us what based on what you roll.
Oh wait, that was. What?
You can just take.
Hold on, that.
It's private to us. We can't see it.
Yeah, but it's not using me. It's fine.
Well, you can just take the roll, like the number, and then add your modifier to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, based on what you got, you tell me what
Yeah.
like impression I get, basically.
Yeah, so if you're doing persuasion, it's a straight roll. If you're doing deception, you add a plus
I
two.
know. Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
So,
Do you know, based on your roll, do you know that this weasel is actually a snake? Yes or no? He does not know. He seems,
I believe that it is a weasel.
to the point
so
to
as
the
far as
point
I'm
of
aware-
delusion. He seems like he believes this is a weasel.
Alright, I think we have a very important question to ask. Right? And so Emil, we'll like look between Weasel and Wazzy and be like, it's a fighting weasel you've got there.
He is a weasel.
Just a point of curiosity. Do you know what a snake is? Or what it looks like?
Yes, I know what a snake looks like.
What does it look like to you?
Not like weasel. Looks like a freaking snake. Has fur. Has 4 legs.
Yes,
So-
yes.
Has a weird smell on it.
He like nods along. He's like,
So what he is describing is his understanding of snakes. He's describing a weasel.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
opposite.
Okay, that's funny.
He's switched.
I'm
them
gonna
up.
like do the best that I can to hide the fact that I'm laughing.
Alright, well, we'll move time on. So yeah, your time in the cell seems to stretch on, endlessly, essentially. And you have no means to look outside, so you're totally unsure whether it's day or night. For a short while, you hear screams, the kind that is filled with terror and desperation, but then once more, silence. So do you guys want to sleep?
yes.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I will. Do they like bring us food or anything? Is there any routine or any way to tell how much time is passing?
They do not bring you any food tonight.
Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I would probably try and sleep.
Okay.
Do they take our rations?
You definitely do feel tired. No, they. I'll say they didn't take your rations, so you can use your rations.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
Um,
have rations.
So much better.
yeah, they're not gonna let you starve to death. So you got your rations. They let you keep your water, but they haven't provided any food for you. At least not today. And yeah, so you all get a long rest.
Better?
Mhm.
For my see if I can find it. I think it's okay. Oh, what happened to my totem thing? It's gone.
Did I also
Never mind.
hear Peter say they let us keep our water?
Yep.
Interesting.
Nice. They let the Iceman keep the water.
Going to
Mhm.
cast shape water and attempt to force it into this door and unlock it. Open this door.
You
my
wanna
God.
you wanna do a
That's actually
prison
so
break?
smart. That's actually
Not
so
necessarily.
You're only locked in here for 3 days, remember? But okay, yeah, totally, you can do that. I don't know what I'll have you roll. So we'll say you can roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier. So add proficiency. These are pretty sturdy doors, so we'll see how well you roll. So you're a sorcerer, so it's charisma, right? Oh my god, that totally does it. Yeah, so you force the water in, you're able to shape it and sort of twist the locking mechanism. It takes some time for you to do, lots of fiddling and finessing around, but you have all the time in the world. You've been locked in this cell for a while. There's the occasional patrol of footsteps nearby, but it's very quiet as you finesse with that water. Yep, you managed to... You hear the lock click open. Oh, that one, sorry. Yeah, you hear that one open. I thought you were going for the main door.
I don't know what's in here.
It's another empty cell.
God.
Empty cell. Okay.
Mhm.
Empty cell. Interesting. Okay. What kind of doors are these?
They're like big steel doors, like big wood doors reinforced with steel. They're certainly meant to look like they're, hold big things back.
So I can't really peek through them or anything.
Like a jockstrap.
No, well, I mean, you could try looking under it or something, I guess, maybe, but not really. You're not going to see anything. You'll see, like, little flickerings of light from beneath it. And if you look in the lock, all you're going to see is the tumbler, right? Like, the inside of the lock mechanism.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to this door.
Okay, roll
I'm gonna go...
D20.
Alright, I need to click that as well. Boop.
Oh my god, high rolls. So that's what, +2, +4? +5?
For my charisma, that is a +5.
So +5, +2, so
total 23.
That honestly probably just meets the DC. Well, a little over. The DC's over 20, I'll tell you that. I've opened out into the hallway now.
What do I see? Do I see anyone?
Out here, up in the very north of the hallway, there is there's a cage sort of bars here this way, and then there's 2 guards beyond that. They're sort of just chatting and they're not paying much attention, so they haven't noticed you yet. Well, I'll say they haven't noticed you yet. You're sort of just peeking out, I would say.
Yeah, just sort of looking out. Do I see anyone?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, so you see them up there. And then otherwise the catwalk is above you. It seems completely empty, so no one's on the catwalk above you. And then you can't really see too much further down this hallway, I don't think, so you don't see what's beyond there. And then immediately right next to you is a little gated off little section where food can be prepared.
I will attempt to sneak out this way.
Okay, you see a bunch of doors at the end of the hallway.
I will attempt to break into this one.
Okay, well, I'm going to have you roll a stealth check now against these 2 up here, so it'll be versus their perception.
Find me a snack.
What did I say versus their perception? Okay. Oh, he rolled a nat 1. The other guy rolled 9. So you're stealthy for the moment. They haven't noticed you. I'll reveal those.
Oh.
Doing the same trick, I assume, with
Yeah.
no, not able to finesse this open.
Right. What sort of door / gate thing is this?
This is like bars, like prison bars, essentially. Your standard prison bars. It would be a lower DC to get this open. It doesn't look as reinforced or sturdy. This is more just meant to temporarily hold someone rather than long-term hold someone. And you think someone who was held in there would be under watch anyway, so it's not accomplishing the same kind of...
Well, I failed to unlock it, so I'm going to instead use the water to flow over towards the food, pick up some food and bring it back.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I don't think
Pass it.
create water can do that.
Shape water.
Well, shape water, sorry. Do you want to post the spell? We'll see.
How do I do that? Do I just... No, not that.
If you click it, it should pop it in the chat.
Yeah, just click the roll icon next to it. It'll post it to the chat. It's like hover over it like you were going to roll an attack or whatever, and clicking it will post it in the chat.
So. Oh, well, that'll do it.
Seemingly otherwise change the flow of water as you direct, up to 5 feet in any direction. This movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage. Cause the water to form into simple shapes, animate in your direction.
I mean, it's just water, right? Like, you could probably carry stuff over if it would float anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably move something light, like incredibly light, like maybe some bread, you know? I think that's probably like the maximum you could accomplish with it.
A singular grape.
Yeah, like it would have to be something small enough that would move with the water as you're pulling the water about. So yeah, I'll say, yeah, you can get some of your choice, like,
Soggy bread.
well, you're using this spell again, so I'm gonna have you do a stealth check again. Yeah.
Stealth check.
It's got somatic components, so you're waving your arms around as you do this, and the light and the shadows are catching and being cast up the whole way. So it's gonna be verse there. Perception. I don't like your odds, Josh. Let's see what they get. I'm lagging a bit here. This guy got an 18. And I'm lagging.
If your aim was to be in prison for as short a time as possible, you're not doing a very good job.
One of them does notice you, and he'll say, "Hey, what's going on down there?" And
Hungry.
And the other guy will come to attention as well, and he'll go to the gate. He's gonna fumble it open. And they're both gonna go through. And they'll both... Do you want to do anything? Are you just staying there as they approach? They're gonna approach. So...
I'm just gonna keep trying to eat food like I'm a lad to be doing it.
Okay.
You get as much into you before you get caught.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, like Gwen. Munching faster. That's some real, like, Luffy energy.
That is some Luffy energy. They're gonna come up to you. Do you want to resist at all? They're gonna, like, try and grab you and be like...
I will growl at them a little bit, but I won't resist physically.
Okay. How did you get out?
I just opened the door and I walked out.
Make up deception check.
Rolls a 20. Some other guard gets fucked thinking that they think another guard didn't lock the gate.
Yeah.
Gets fired. His whole family starves to death. Good job, Scott.
No, the other guy will say, I out in the courtyard I saw him use spells. He must be a spellcaster. Alright, we'll take him down the hall. And if you're not gonna resist, they're gonna lead you down.
I walk back to this one.
They're blocking your way.
Says-
They're not letting you go back. Yeah, they're not letting you go back there. They're gonna lead you down this way if you're not gonna resist.
I'm gonna go back in? I can go back in. I can take him.
You're not going back in, mate.
Oh, you're letting me out then?
Not letting you out either, I'm afraid.
Oh, so I can stay here and eat food?
Alright then, come on, he's gonna grab it.
But I'm hungry.
No food for you. And he's gonna lead you through. I'll drag you with them. I'm assuming you don't want to.
Come along.
Yeah, I'll drag
Come
you through.
along for now.
So you're going into this room here.
What's this room?
This is essentially the keep. There's a big desk. There's some guys on duty here, and well, off duty, I guess. They're sort of on their break or whatever, and they're like, they'll turn and say, "Oh, what's going on?" And they'll be like, "Oh, this guy tried getting out."
I did not.
And then they're gonna take you past that into this hole over here, and over here, there is another cell.
Hey, I don't like that room.
With you're pretty sure it's an anti-magic field. They're gonna throw you in there, unless you wanna do something.
Say, I don't like that room. I want to go back to the other one. I'm
That
gonna
is
growl
a
at them.
trick question, Josh. I feel like even if you want to do something, you are probably getting thrown in that room.
It just depends whether he's alive or dead when he gets thrown. They're gonna throw you in there. And again, unless you want to resist or do something, they're gonna chain you up with the chains on the wall. So you're chained up in this anti-magic cell.
I'll go into the anti-magic shell, but I'll resist the chains.
Then they're gonna attack you. We're gonna roll initiative if you resist.
Okay. Can I growl at them intimidatingly?
You can roll an intimidation check, but the DC for this would be like a 20 to stop them from chaining you up.
Don't say that. Then it'll roll a 20.
Oh no!
He did. Hey, look, I'm just saying, like they're gonna lock you up. This is a prison, mate. They're not letting you out.
Yeah, but I'm big scary dragon.
Yeah, but they're they're
doesn't count for
soldiers.
that
They've
much
seen
when they're big, scary
dragonborns.
soldiers.
Yeah. They've seen dragonborns. They've seen orcs. They've seen ogres. This is Baldur's Gate. All right, you're in there. You're locked up. That's where you'll spend the night, Josh. But yes. In fact, that's where you'll spend all nights. So they'll lock you back up there. At this point, I'm pretty happy to speed along through the night. So you've spent one night in here. The next day you would go out into the courtyard where you'd all be together again. If you want to do anything in the courtyard or have any conversations or whatever, you can. Otherwise, we can speed
Would
through that.
Galfax be allowed into the courtyard?
They would let him out again. Yeah, he's just under heavier watch. They'd be like, this guy's a troublemaker.
I did try to escape.
You did make trouble, though. They're correct.
It would have been a lot worse if you tried to escape and got caught. I'll tell you that. Could have also gone good. I mean, don't know. Could have gone good.
I like the idea that they went back to my cell to figure out how I got out, and it's just still locked, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I mean, exactly. They would have gone back to the door, and in fact, Rek probably would have heard that as the next cell over. They're like, "What the fuck?" And they'd question, the guy in the cell, the Golden Dragonborn, and he'd be like, "I don't know."
I'm old. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm blind.
I didn't see anything.
I
can't lie.
I didn't see anything.
Okay, yeah, so the day goes through a courtyard. While you guys are in the courtyard, Inbar, who is the surviving shopkeeper, would approach you guys and be like, "Where's my brother? What'd you do to him?"
We didn't do
He got
anything
killed
to
by
him.
the own books that you had.
Those books you had, he died to those. While you were unconscious, we got dragged into this stupid prison. They activated the books. The books killed your brother. While we were trying to save him and you, I'll add.
This is your fault. You have no sense or care for anyone else.
Am I there?
Yeah, this
You're
is
the one
you.
selling books that came alive and killed people.
This
I'm
is
gonna growl at him.
you guys all out in the courtyard.
Yeah. I'm basically just gonna be like, listen, dude, we're trying to protect other people from the books that you had, so you can't say that we don't care about people.
There you go. Out in the courtyard.
Rek
don't-
look any more insane? Having been in the crazy person.
seems normal.
I go up to Amir and say, there's this gold dragon old guy that you probably like.
Ooh. I like old guys like me and dragon.
Imba, it's gonna be like, you guys don't understand what it's like living on the streets of Baldur's Gate and Blackgate, no less. Nothing to your name. Just trying to make a living. Just trying to get by.
You're right, we don't understand. What we do understand is that the books you were selling were hurting people, and we were getting paid to figure that out. You didn't have to try to run. No one had to get hurt.
You lot are no better than I. All you leave in your wake is carnage. And you'll turn away.
You don't even know me, bruh.
He's not
My name's
specifically
on my
referring to you, but yeah.
No, I'm with the group, trying to get to know them with Weasel around my neck.
Mm-hmm. I'm hanging out.
What? So what happened with you and this guy? He was selling those things to people?
Yeah,
Right?
so they were disguised as books. And,
Oh, fuck that guy.
They were selling them to the public, and then somebody would buy it thinking it's just a normal book. It'd come alive a couple of weeks later and start draining life force of people. So we had people get seriously hurt from them. We were essentially hired to figure out where they were coming from, so it stopped happening. They tried to run off on us when we confronted them. Guards got involved, his brother got hurt, then killed. You saw that part happening. And, yeah, you know the rest.
Yeah. Thanks to the guards.
Yeah. Well, no bringing back the dead.
Yeah. Well.
But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing the like Chad thing of like doing push-ups and pull-ups and like staying in shape while I'm otherwise not doing anything.
Okay.
And you would notice probably I forget your character's name, the robot character. Wazzy, but I'm just like talking to, it doesn't seem like I'm talking to myself, it seems like I'm having a conversation with somebody that you can only hear one side of. Like, on and off. A few times a day, let's say.
Okay. Who you talking to there, buddy?
Oh, let's say... someone who helps me out.
Mia's is gonna like sort of just pat Wazzy on the shoulders like, oh, don't worry about Dak there. He does that every now and again. I think he's a little crazy. But aren't we all? What did I say that's funny?
Well.
Stop beating him up. Amiyah's gone prison. He's gone prison bad.
Yeah.
No, that's
You,
funny.
just you, my friend. Just you. I like you. I like you. Here, even Weasel likes you, and Weasel starts to untangle around my neck and goes up your arm. Hi.
Hello, little one. I've eaten quite a few of you in my time.
You ate weasels?
Yeah. You know,
Is that a euphemism,
when-
Amir?
when you spend time alone for as long as I have, you kind of like to experiment.
That's a little fucked up there, buddy. These are passionate creatures.
Also,
How
to
is
weasels.
this creatures, huh?
No. Alright, Weasel. Weasel, fly over to me. And it just lifts off and flies over and wraps back around. We're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna sort of keep to myself a bit apart from asking about Wazzy every now and then, or like yeah,
Okay.
just sort of making conversation, but
Fine.
How you doing, Galtax?
It's open.
It's unlocked. Gee,
Wazzy
the
goes
guard's
over
gonna, the guard's
to-
gonna turn towards you and go, "Hey, get back!"
Reckon sitting.
All right.
There's just sitting.
How much trouble do I want to cause?
These guys, look, Josh. I'll be honest with you. These guys will kill you. Like you are like treading the line. They're like, this guy's causing a lot of trouble.
Alright, Wazzy will go
You
over
want
to...
to start swinging at him? Like, I mean, like, they're gonna do what they have to do to keep you in order.
how would
Wazzy
that
walked
play into your character,
over
Josh?
to the dragon, and he introduces himself because he didn't do that. He's like, "Hi, I'm Wazzy. Look, dude, these guards, they don't do shit. They don't care. They'll kill you though.
To Galtax.
Gotta be careful.
To Josh's character.
Yeah, to Galfax. Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I still have water on me in here?
Unless you drank it, yeah, you still have your water.
Can I use sheep water to make this guard's socks wet?
I mean, yeah, roll.
You're poking the bear.
You're
Joe.
rolling an attack.
You would,
he-
Do you have
Hey,
another character?
I mean, he's
idea
gonna
for
try and
one up,
dodge
or-
it. Like, he's gonna dodge
Oh.
the water, so you gotta beat his AC.
I thought I was
and
just being
he-
like sneaky about it.
I mean, all right, you can make
your
a
spell
stealth.
has somatic components. Like,
Yeah,
you
well,
would-
yeah, you gotta
it would
wave
be
it around.
visually obvious. That
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
doing
You would,
something.
you would need subtle casting to do that. So yeah, no, yeah, you gotta beat his AC. And I mean, like, he has his hand on his sword. He's alone in this cage with all of these prisoners. Like, you're poking the bear, as I think Dragon said earlier.
Right.
Very tempting.
I won't stop you. You can do it.
Stupid.
But I'm not promising it ends well.
I'll leave him alone.
Okay.
Well, what is going on? I mean, he's just gonna like be like just like wandering around the cell, looking around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck! There's a guy down here.
Mm-hmm. That's the dragon.
That's
blonde
the old
fellas.
dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the blind guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out.
Oh.
I'll also be right back.
Oh. Hello there, old fella. My silver friend over there told me that I would like you.
I wonder
Do you
why.
like eating weasels as well?
What'd you say?
Do you like eating weasels as well?
I've had one or two in my day. Tasty,
What is wrong with you people?
tasty creatures.
Ah, aren't they so? So,
I like mine skewered. How about you?
I'm a steamed kind of man.
Oh, very nice.
Themed
What's
cells.
He's blind, by the way, so he's not even looking at you as he speaks. He's just looking sort of in the general direction, but he can't like pinpoint where your voice is coming from necessarily.
So, what brings you to this dark hovel of a place?
Some things are better left unsaid.
Like what? Seek.
Wazzy will just step away.
If you must,
back.
if you must know, child. Well, no, he wouldn't call you child. If you must know, friend, I murdered a companion of mine.
Oh,
It's pretty fucked up.
that's a difficult cross to bear, my friend.
And I bear it hard.
Oh.
Or it's heavy to bear. Heavy but-
Seems that you seem to be showing remorse and atoning for what you did.
I do regret it.
Time heals all wounds, friend. I'm sure there will come a time when you will be able to make up for what you have done.
Thank you. I appreciate your confidence in me, but I am not so sure. But, alas, what brings you here? From where do you hail?
Well, I guess you could say I'm somewhat of a retiree. Just seeing the world after spending many years
Oh my god, are you making a caravan trip around the world?
sitting under a tree, pretty much. And we killed some books, and here we are.
How the world has fallen if you were out there burning books. Knowledge is important, friend.
Oh no, these books turn into little goobly glob things that attacked us.
I see. Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah.
He doesn't quite understand what your crime is.
That's alright. That's Mia's understanding of it anyway.
Yeah. He's like, "You killing books? Okay."
Amir's like a good representation of a character that's high in wisdom but low in intelligence.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like that.
Wazzy go over to Anna's character and say, "Hello, I don't think we've met yet. You've been sent over here by yourself. I'm Wazzy."
Yeah. So you've been in here how long?
About 5 weeks.
What, first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how Wazzy gives a different answer every time he answers that question. And again, you recall the guard said that under the breath. The guard said, "Hasn't he been here 2 days?" So
I think he's just been adding a week for each night, right?
How long ago did you see me? Last time.
I mean, we've been here for about a week, right?
That explains it.
That explains what?
Don't worry about it.
Ozzy's
Okay.
perception of time is about as good as Zoro's fucking direction ability.
Yeah, and he just gestures to the top of it. How'd that happen?
Well, it's how I got into this thing, the body. I got kidnapped, and there was a ritual by this group, and they put me in here, so I don't want to say it out in the public.
Blood, now you're here, or what?
Yeah, I was human once. Now I'm this. I was only able to sneak out with myself and my little friend here, my weasel. Name's Weasel. Told me himself.
Nice cat.
Not a cat. It's a weasel. God. Alright, anyway.
I love this 1 week equals 1 day thing.
yeah, so your time in the courtyard comes to a close. They drag you back inside. You spend essentially another day in your cells. However, during the night, Rek, you're in the cell with Imbar.
Yep.
And then everyone else will be back in their cells. Oops, sorry, not that one. This one. They have little buttons. Oh my god. So annoying.
You're teleporting.
Yeah, I'm just dragging everyone back. Yeah, so back in your cells. Nothing particularly noteworthy for most of you. Imbar is definitely, he seems mad at you, Rek. He's sitting at the other side of the cell giving you a death stare the whole time.
Man, you sleep pretty soundly for someone who was responsible for the deaths of innocent people. Scamming them out of their money.
I'm no saint, I won't lie. I've never been the most upstanding member of society. I take what I want, by any means necessary.
Yeah,
But
the truth comes
surviving is more than just about food and shelter. I take that too, of course. I need to. But
Let's
it's
talk about surviving. You ever been in the military?
I have not.
You don't know shit, Chief.
Woo! Fucking tell him, Ray!
Oh god. He sort of leans forward and says, I guess we're stuck in here together.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that you don't like any second of it.
Ooh! Kitty got claws.
He does, God. I've been
I mean,
called...
he's not a kid, he's just small.
He,
Oh, well, I mean, like...
He steps up from his stool. The second you pull that superiority shit over me again, I will make sure that you are put in your place so fucking hard that your nose will be a part of the fucking concrete. Got me?
God! Ooh. Roll an intimidation check.
Yeah, I'm
Spicy.
intimidated. I'm not
Yeah!
even there.
You can have advantage.
Woo!
Intimidation, vomit, 16.
16. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of cowering back towards the wall as you approach him saying this. And you're like, I guess we won't get along then, huh?
Yeah, no shit. What the fuck was his name anyway?
What,
He died.
Rama?
Right
He was
fucking
my
next to you.
brother.
You didn't even fucking sneeze at him.
He was
He was
At
unconscious.
the time his brother died.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, I'm stupid.
Yeah, he was unconscious.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and look at you. He's dead. Look at the look on your face. You don't worry about it. You're telling me he's like a brother to you?
He was my brother. Don't you speak to him about him like that.
I have not seen a single tear leave your fucking eye since you learned he was dead.
He's gonna stand up now. You do not know the pain that weighs on my heart after what you did to my brother. This is your fault.
What did I do to him?
I may be a thief.
What
and
did I do to him?
I may be a thief and a scam artist, but it is your little trick and your total disregard
For what?
that brought
For
the
what? Total disregard for what? Hit me. Go on.
Total. We're just. And he grasps his head. He's kind of hurting a little bit. We just. I just want to bring her back. And he'll say this under his breath. And now my brother, too.
Damn, they out here trying to do necromancy.
You lost someone, you want to bring them back, and so you fucking endangered other people. What kind of a spineless piece of shit do you think you are? He goes back to his stool.
Okay. Yeah, again, under his breath, he'll say, we never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Well, nice job, fucko.
Fucko is such a great insult, though.
Can't believe it. Oh, God. Yeah, well, he won't really engage with you further throughout the night.
Oh my
He'll sort of
God.
sit down. You know, he's looking stubborn but solemn.
Ryan, listen.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, that I immediately thought of it. Oh, so good. Man, fucking. Me wouldn't like this guy anymore. He doesn't like necromancy. He a paladin.
Yeah, paladin.
He a paladin.
Second night goes by.
Can I try
Go on,
shaping
sleep.
water on this door again?
Oh my god. Aren't you in a not magic cell?
You're in an anti.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're in the other. Yeah, you would be in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I got put back in this one.
No, that was just me. That was human error. The guards didn't make that error. You're over here,
Oh.
Josh.
Do you want us to get a midnight snack again?
Not today, Josh. Not today. Yeah, second day goes by. Back out in the courtyard. Doing anything in there? Yay, no.
Nah, just like
Nothing
Working
different.
out.
All right, rain's coming down
push
heavy.
it up.
Final day goes by. Unless you want to do anything on the final night.
Do I have any opportunities to mess with the guards further?
I mean, I'm sure opportunities come up in the day. I mean, do you want to take those and roll initiative against all the guards in this fort?
No, I just want to be a general nuisance to them.
Yeah, I mean, sure, roll a performance check. We'll see how annoying you can be. But well, while you're skidding that line, we'll say, between, you know, not being a fucking...
Oh,
Yeah, you totally royally piss off the guards. But not enough where they attack you.
You're definitely not getting your shit back.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just so you know. Like, there is some punishment for this, Josh. But you're gonna fucking regret it.
third night goes by.
So how did it happen? What happened to her?
Oh, you're asking him? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What's the harm in being open with one another? I've been called a lot of things in my life. A monster. A freak. And worst of all,
4 eyes.
a dog. And
A dog.
And he will transform into a jackalware.
He's a fucking rat dog!
Ah,
Oh my god.
Right, yep. Like, is the human skin tearing off as this, you know, animal shape, this jackal shape comes out, and he's like, "Ugh." But that was before I met Nidalia and the Ambadoon pack. They were the first to ever treat me with kindness and respect, to see me as more than just a shape-shifting mongrel. I'll always be grateful to them for that. People fear what they don't understand. Nidalia is dead now. The adventurers got her. And I'd do anything to bring her back.
Anything?
The same goes for my brother.
I mean, if you do anything, $20 is $20, am I right?
I mean, look down this dark alleyway. real quick.
I'm not even there though.
Careful, the Warlock patrons are listening.
Always watching Michael Skalski.
You ever find out who actually did it to him? Said adventurers got her. Do you ever find out which ones?
I do not know their names, or where they're from, or even why they did it.
Hey. What?
She, Nidalia, she was a Lamia. I think they just feared her.
Oh, Lamia?
Mhm. Yep.
Ah, okay.
Was, What
But
was the creature?
she was not like her kind. She was kind. All she wanted to do was show us the world through her books. That's how we came into our collection.
So that's like a sort of like a snake woman.
Yeah, she was a snake woman, and he is a jackal-were. So he a jackal-were. You guys would all know this, but specifically
Werewolf but jackal.
Kind of. So it's not like lycanthropy. It's the opposite of lycanthropy, which I don't know the name off the top of my head. But it's an animal that gets human features. So he's an animal. He's a dog.
Okay. So his true form is the, like, what's it called?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He puts on human shape.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So you got the books before you found out those things were in them?
The truth is, I don't know much about the Gingwatzims. That is Kovola, the current leader of our pack, that deals with those. But all we wanted to do was, we need money. We needed money.
What she wanted to do doesn't seem to line up.
We needed money to buy a diamond and a powerful spellcaster to bring Nidalia back. And we didn't intend to hurt anyone. We thought it would just be rich nobles and the likes that could all. Those were the only people who could ever afford those books.
So it's at this point that Rex starts to narrow his eyes. You know, I've had to actually do a couple things myself. Like, and he stands himself up, leans against the wall. You ever kidnapped someone?
I have not.
It's honestly pretty easy. Not as much goes into it as you might think.
Oh no.
Got away with it too.
And yet you judge me.
I judge you because I didn't hurt the guy. I judge you because the only fucking way that the only thing that I did that for was that I could get the information for the guys that did kill almost everyone close to me.
Do you genuinely sit there and tell me that you have never hurt anyone before?
I sit here and tell you that the only people I have killed have been the ones responsible for killing way more. I kidnapped a guy because he was harboring pirates. Those guys killed my dad. Don't know how they did it, but they did. Took me a while. Had to train. Didn't have magical transforming powers. Didn't have a pack. Didn't have anything.
You think my powers are a blessing? This is a curse.
No. It's one you can harness, though. I don't doubt that if you came at me full force right now, my blood would be on the wall.
I mean, honestly, you think it's a 50-50? He doesn't have any weapons either. He does have his claws, but he doesn't look as strong as you.
I didn't have any of that. This, like, and just like point, like, just like gestures towards him. Looks fucking ripped for a gnome. I wasn't born with this. I had to fight and grind and serve until I could finally.
You think I haven't fought either? Every day's been a battle for me.
You scammed nobles.
The very people who beat us down.
They beat you down and you didn't beat them back. That's what you did.
I don't have the power to
You
fight back.
You went underhanded. I got my brother. He was with me the whole time. We managed to track down the people who did it. That's why I had to kidnap that one guy. He's the one who gave us the information. We found him. Found a couple people who actually were willing to help us out. We've actually seen one of the other guys before. Pretty simple. We went there, killed the guy in charge, walked off scot-free. My brother, not so much. And you tell me, you look me in the eye and tell me that that packmate of yours,
My brother.
your hackmate,
He's staring you down.
yeah,
He doesn't, like, angry stare.
Yeah.
Brother.
is someone who fought anywhere remotely close to as hard as he did.
Sorry, repeat that?
He's saying, and you think that basically he's saying that you think that you have the ability to say that you fought and whatnot, when when my brother, who literally trained and ground and broke his fucking back, and you're willing to compare the two in any way.
I do not know your kin. I make no comparison. All I know is that my brother was a kind man. He read stories to children. He nor I never dreamed of hurting anyone. We've never laid a hand against anyone before recently. In fact, he still hasn't. So, he didn't see Rama attack anything. So, my brother and I have never laid a hand against anyone.
I regret to inform you he did.
I'm sure he had his reasons. I do not know whether your brother was an honorable man, but mine was. And he's gone now.
Seems that you and the leader of your pack have a couple of differences you need to sort out.
No, we are in agreement. We would do anything to bring Nadalia back.
That doesn't quite sound honorable to me, then.
Would you not do the same for your brother?
No.
Then perhaps that is the difference. You just do not love him enough.
He died achieving what he set out to do. If I was to try and bring him back, there would be no reason to do it.
There is no honor in death for me, or mine. I do not know if you or I will ever see eye to eye. I don't think we'll ever have to.
All I can hope is that you don't see me again. If you get out of here.
I hope the same.
We'll sit back down.
God, Rick grilled this guy. Yeah, he'll transform back into his human form. And also sit back down.
Did any guards see him being jackal-fired?
I'm gonna say no, because they might have, but they probably hear a lot of weird noise coming from the cells from time to time. They're probably just playing up their playing cards or whatever, so they're not paying too much attention to it. But alright, yeah, that was your final day essentially, so the new day comes.
Or week.
Same. The process that you came in basically, but in reverse. You go out through the gates and essentially you are free and in Baldur's Gate.
Alrighty. Well,
Wazzy is released with you, and I imagine Wazzy's tagging along and like, you guys said you're from Candlekeep. Oh, can I come?
Yeah. Wouldn't mind me tagging along, would you?
well, no, I wouldn't mind.
Alright,
What do you
sweet.
think? We go back to Candlekeep, report in, and then resupply before we go and investigate a little more?
There's not much more to investigate, I don't think.
Well, you know the
Well,
leader.
these two are just the cronies.
Yeah, you know the leader is out there at large still, but their shop is essentially ruined and destroyed, and the Flaming Fist did say that they can't sell in the white anymore.
The thing is, all we were tasked to take care of was the Gingwatzims. As long as they're not coming to Candlekeep, my job's done.
Yeah, but we don't know that there's not more, or that they won't restart another time, or...
Well, I've got the name on record, so
Yeah,
it'll be pretty. I imagine they won't have a very easy time setting up shop.
well, not in Baldur's Gate, maybe, but...
And not in
Elsewhere.
Baldur's Gate, but it's going to be a pretty hard time for anyone to get something from further afield and then bring it to Candlekeep.
Don't people come to Candlekeep from all over the world?
That is true, yeah, they do.
You'd be surprised how many people get their books from close by.
Alright. And yeah, he'll sort of defer to you, like, alright, well, if you think we're done.
Either way, I doubt we're going to come across anything from anything relating to that Corvola person on our own, anyway. The name will probably come up again. I don't doubt it. Let's be real.
Fair enough.
But I don't think it's something we're going to find out ourselves. Might as well just get back to Candlekeep, I think.
Alright.
I'm tagging along.
Yeah, so what's the connection with you, anyway?
Wait, what?
Like just looking at you, just like what's the connection with you and Candlekeep?
They might have a book or something to get me into my real body again.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure. I mean, I heard they have a lot of books. Probably string up some coin.
Well, if there was ever a place you're gonna look for a book on that, that's probably where you're gonna find it.
And that's where I'm going.
Unless it turns out to be necromancy.
I mean... I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Yes.
Alrighty.
Got any books on you?
Nah, I got no books.
Alright, let me see. if
Just
I-
got me and Weasel. And...
Oh,
Max.
Needed something to get in the gates. Well, if you need a wisdom, let me know.
Don't get...
What?
Hi, in fact, actually, that's a good point. How many days have passed? So you did 3 in the south, 3 travel. So 6.
3 on the way back.
Don't forget your
And it'll be another 3 on the way back. So you guys will actually need another book to rebuy entry.
You know what?
Don't forget your fines.
All of the Seekers will need to buy another book to rebuy entry to Candlekeep. So everyone but
How-
Rec.
How does that work if they've asked us to do something for them?
The
Like,
calendar.
Galthax is gonna...
Hmm?
I'm not Galthax. Dakon is gonna be like...
You outside the gates and leave you there.
Well,
I guess
they would still pay you for what you've done.
Just kick you out afterwards or something, right?
Yeah, but they're not gonna, because so you buy for essentially 10 days for a week. You buy passage into Candlekeep, and then if you stay in Candlekeep, you're allowed to stay in there, for as long as you want. But if you leave and that 10 days is up, you need a rebuy entry.
Oh my god. Okay.
But that's easy enough. In Baldur's Gate, you guys can all find books to buy. I think some of you even have some. Did you guys
Yeah.
keep? Did you guys keep?
I have a book still.
Yeah,
I have the Liberty books.
Sorry.
I was gonna say. How much do you reckon it'd cost to just get the sort of books necessary? To get the rest of the
Oh,
So if you
I'll
if you,
shout.
yeah, I'll have you roll an investigation check, and then depending on how high or low you roll, will be the cost of it.
surely that bookstore, right? They got confiscated. Like they took all their goods and whatnot from the storekeepers, right? The guards had to do something with those books.
I
Maybe
don't
they
think
sell
they
them
just
cheaply.
give 'em.
No, but like maybe it's like a discount.
Nah,
You could approach that idea if you want. As you're leaving, you could have asked the guards. Like your
Yeah, yeah,
characters would
yeah.
all know. Yeah.
I'll do that.
Um,
I'll do that.
Also, we had to pay a fine if people haven't
Yeah,
gotten rid of their 50 gold
Yeah,
yet.
50 gold from everyone except Meg.
Yeah, I took that off. Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
50, I don't have 50 gold.
yeah, I know, Macklin. Yeah. So one of the guards will be like, "Yeah, all right, that's fine. I'll sneak it out, make a little bit of extra coin myself." And he'll give you what you suspect to be a unique book that'll get you into Candlekeep for a real discount, 5 gold.
5
Okay.
gold, alright.
I don't actually need to pay it, but
you
actually
pay-
I'll pay it anyway to have a
I
backup.
was gonna say, like if he's offering 5 of them, I'll shout.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
So
sick.
so Rex gonna pay 25 gold, I guess.
Yep.
And get 5 books. Let's roll them, right? Let's find out what the books you get. We have 5 players.
No, let's not. You seem too excited to find out what books.
That's,
We gotta give away
There's no
anyway.
more
Doesn't matter,
Gingwatzim.
right? Doesn't matter.
let's have everyone roll a D100.
Yeah.
You're rolling private, Macklin. You can right-click on that message though and turn it to public. It'll say reveal to everyone.
Oh god, everyone has the party token selected.
All right.
Fine, the books are for the party.
That's fine. All right. So,
84, 85, 88.
God, though, nice.
Missing one.
Are you handing these books out to
roll,
people? Was it?
We got one more coming.
Rek, are you handing these out to them though, or are you keeping them on your person?
I am gonna be handing them out. Yes.
Okay.
85.
2 85s. Oh wait, no wait. Wait, we can't have duplicates. Shit.
Well, I've got 4 tables actually of books, so
Oh.
we're fine. Wazzy, you get a book called Traps and Tripwire Tales. And I'll just
Oh,
post.
The-
These like
You
You
Skyrim,
had
are
him,
these
you
like
had him in the
Skyrim
first
books?
half.
No,
These are
I
Skyrim books.
This is an actual Candlekeep thing, but it's like a supplementary thing I bought off DM's Guild. It's really fucking cool.
If
So that was name and then description. There, Wazzy. You can copy and paste that.
are the books like Skyrim books? Like if we get like a useful book, we can read it. Like what's this?
You can use that. Like this is
Like you could read that and it's just like you gain a point
well. You've got like
one-handed.
you can use potentially you can use these books for like different advantages and learn new skills and stuff. Like I don't think I'd necessarily give you like. But, like, with that, Traps and Tripwire, if you spend, like, a day or so reading it, I don't know how... I'd probably be... Like, reading a book takes... Like, these are
just
big
be a
books.
thing of like, I don't know, maybe like you'd get advantage on a couple of things. Like
Yeah, exactly.
some of the
Like,
traps
yeah,
and
when you come across traps that look like... especially common kind of traps that would be described in that book, yeah, I'd give you advantage or whatever, Or if you're using, like, some kind of tools to disarm a trap, I'd let you use your proficiency, even if you're not proficient in it. That kind of thing. 88...
The 88 was mine.
Alright, so you get Riddles and Roots. That's the title, and then this is the description.
I can't read.
Yeah, so it's meaningless to you, of course. But nevertheless, you have that book. 85. Who was that? That was Amir?
And also Josh.
yeah, and also me.
Okay, it was
I
Josh,
rolled the
Josh and
85,
you.
yeah.
Alright, well, Rek, you get Butterflies in the Belfry. And then we'll do... I'll do you last, Josh. So 84...
Oh my goodness.
This would be Amir, then you get ladles and lamps. That's meant to be plural lamps, but yeah. Doesn't matter too much.
Does it have a description?
It does.
Like, does it?
That's your
It's like
description.
homewares, right? Oh, improvised
Yep.
weaponry. Yo, that's cool.
And then I'll go to my next table, and I'll find you, Josh. Uh, 85 was it?
Yeah.
You get pseudo-biblia, which,
Excuse me?
I'm not totally sure what that is, but there you go. Warning of false gods and their pseudo-sacred texts. Those are the books you get.
I read the book.
It's, yeah, it describes gods and stuff that he claims are false. And
Does
warns you
mine
against
have
them.
any?
I'm
interesting
gonna read.
features?
I'm gonna read my
What's the
book as
name of
well.
these false gods?
God
That's
damn.
mentioned in the book.
Dias, Irae, and Sharon. There you go.
How many false gods are listed in them?
Probably at least half a dozen. Shut up.
Alright, can we get
Stop!
home, everyone?
Stop!
Better.
Yes.
Revenge of the
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read my book as well.
I don't remember what your book was. What was it?
Traps and tripwire tales.
Okay, well, okay, look, if you guys are reading your books, do you want to travel? Are you traveling?
I mean, yeah, we'll be like on the way back to Candlekeep. I assumed,
Yeah.
like reading on the road.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. You want to move at a standard pace?
Yeah.
No reason to rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've moved you 3 hexes there. I'm assuming you're fine just following the path. Like, you don't have to stay on the
Yeah.
path if you guys don't want. And anyone can feel free to move the token if they disagree. But, I'll have Becklin. You can roll a d20. Hopefully we don't get any too time-consuming encounters, but thankfully you meet the DC, so no encounter. Alright, next day goes, fine, smooth. There's still overcast and stuff. It's cloudy and everything, but no rain. Can I have Dragon roll a d20?
Oh my god, I just did something so dumb. It's not related to the game, but
Easy enough. Last day of travel, I'll have Josh roll a d20. Oh god. Alright, let's see what you get. Okay, on your journey, it's a, fairly barren road or whatever, and you notice there's a well off to the side, and an abandoned farmstead. The house is all but fallen apart. There doesn't seem to be anything left, really, but there's a well there.
Galthax goes over and checks it out.
Okay, yeah, I imagine...
Place, I
Sorry?
always wanted to own that place.
Yeah. Yeah, but Galthax is, I imagine, probably just like, oh, I need to refill my water or whatever, and he just goes over that way. As you guys approach the well, and you look down into it, it's 100 feet drop, and you notice a fairly sizable pile of gold at the very bottom.
yo, what?
Oh, I
He's got
can.
mage hand.
I can get that. I think.
It's 100 feet
And-
down.
Plain sight, jeez.
With Weasel.
That's true, Weasel can fly.
One by
How much
one.
weight can he lift?
Yeah, Weasel can fly, but I don't think he's lifting a lot.
I don't know how to look
Same,
at that.
same with Mage Hand. I don't think Mage Hand can lift a lot. It's,
Oh, he has a strength.
Mage hand
Yeah.
can lift 5 pounds, I think.
how much does a
Which
coin
is-
weigh?
Is it making
His strength is really bad, but
Sorry, Dragon?
I can.
Is it mage hand a cantrip?
It is a cantrip.
It is.
Yeah, just do it one coin at a time.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. Okay, this is how I'll rule it.
What's the range of it?
You guys. It's yeah, true. You can travel 100 feet.
Oh.
But
No.
you guys can totally do this one coin at a time, but you will be spending essentially the entire. You'll need to spend another day of travel. Basically, you'll lose a day.
There is a much more not stupid way of doing this. Here, and he takes the rope off his belt.
Mhm.
Anyone else got some?
Yeah, I was gonna say we can just like go down there.
Well, I will start casting Detect Magic as a
No.
ritual.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Josh. Alright, I'm gonna cast fucking... I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
Okay. Yeah. Both of you do those. You do those each, and neither of you get any pings. Everything seems normal.
Look, anyone else got some rope?
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
hand
50
some rope over.
Okay.
I do not.
So you got 120 feet of rope at the moment between
Yeah.
Dakin and Emiya giving you their rope.
Yeah, and I got an extra 50 myself. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Time.
And it's only
together.
100 down, so.
Yeah.
Should be
So
fine.
you can easily cover that distance.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, oh, sorry. Wait, how long is your rope? Is it? Do you have 60 feet rope?
Mine's 50 feet.
Okay. How about you, Emiya and Dakin? I'm assuming it
Um,
covers it either
50
way.
each, yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
50, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got 150 feet. Easy enough. Okay. You tie it. You can find a sturdy tree to tie that to, and send it down the well. Plenty of slack on it too. And are you gonna try and descend?
I will. Yes.
I will. You can. So this is your choice. You can do athletics or acrobatics as you descend. It's a well, and it's weathered and bits and pieces of it. Easy enough. Right down to the bottom.
Sailing before.
Right down to the bottom, and you find specifically.
Like when you're on a ship for long enough, you learn to ride the ropes pretty easy. See you later.
Yeah, that to everyone else that looked fucking beautiful. That was like the most impressive thing you've seen all day.
God dang.
Down the bottom you find 690 pieces of gold.
Yo.
Then just like from the bottom, just like you just.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm mistaken. Sorry, it's 69,000 copper pieces, which is worth 690 gold.
Oh my
God.
god! And just like the just like
You can't
just
carry
echoing-
that!
Like just echoing up the
All
well.
the pennies.
Oh,
You
you're
let-
fucking kidding me!
Wait, no. Oh, please, is there a...
It wasn't gold, guys.
You land into
What is
essentially a
this?
swimming pool of copper pieces.
It wasn't
hilarious.
gold.
I
Can
know there
anyone
is a
change
spell.
metals?
Yeah, there's a spell that, like, basically, like, changes magic. It changes money into its, like, higher fucking denomination.
Does anyone have that?
Boy, would I give for fabricate right now.
Anyone got fabricate? I don't.
No.
I super don't. But maybe we
don't.
can just like leave it here and come back another time.
No, one sec. I got okay, look. Peter, how are we doing weight with coins?
Yeah, how much does that weigh?
I don't. The sheets automatically does it for you, so you can add in, and it'll tell you. But I can Google it. I don't actually know
how
off the
many
top of my head.
So it was 60. So 600.
69,000 copper pieces.
Copper.
I wrote it in chat.
69,000.
Alright,
That's one.
every
okay.
5 copper is 0.1.
0.1. So you can carry. Well, how much do you have left in your carry capacity, and then times that by 10.
Yeah. Well, how much I have left in my carrying?
By the way,
By 10? Like...
Oh, no. I
all of
can
us
carry-
put together couldn't carry a fucking, like, 10% of this.
Actually, no.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
The sheet does it automatically. I could carry easily 5,000 of this.
Bro, we've got 69,000. We can't carry it even with like all of us.
Yeah.
by the way, since I'm gonna be finicky about it, those books you added to your thing, they weigh 5 lbs. By the way.
5 each. Okay.
Mhm. So
I can't
make sure you put that weight in for your books. They weigh
Yeah,
5.
We'll do. Just one
Okay.
second. I guess.
You can carry over your thing. By the way, it just makes you encumbered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we move super slowly.
How much over our thing?
One.
I think you can carry double, right?
Let me just do.
Well, no, the
Wait,
Where do I
Sorry,
even look at my weight on this thing?
it's in your
in
inventory,
your
was he?
inventory, in your character
Yeah.
sheet, yeah. So there's a sort of gauge.
Oh,
on
it's already at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah. So the total is your maximum carry. The first marking is like how much you can carry without being encumbered. The second marking is your like push drag lift.
Oh, yep, there you go. That is exactly it.
There we go. I've got.
So we
I have
can
the
drag
books.
like a third of
5
this
books
maybe
for the-
between
yeah.
all of us.
5 books for the party. Alright. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill up my backpack. I'm gonna tie it up. You guys are gonna pull this up, alright?
Oh my god, bro. Alright.
Alright.
Just shoveling, just like shoveling out a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of stuff.
5,000 copper is what, 50 gold? I
Uh,
mean, it's still free money, I guess.
Yeah.
The bank's gonna be so mad though when we go in there with this.
Hope you don't mind if I pay you in pennies.
That's the rules there. So you're dragging it up essentially one bit at a time with your backpack.
Yeah. So basically, like
So a backpack
I-
can
like,
carry, I think, 50
the
pounds.
backpack can cover 1 cubic foot or 30 pounds of gear.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll say you're
So-
you're easily able to get it all up there. It's all up there with you. I'll have you do an acrobatics or an athletics check. Again, your choice as you come back up yourself.
All right. 1 acro.
Fails it,
No,
you're
no,
stuck in there
acro.
forever.
No, it's not more than, it's not necessarily that, but we'll see. You pass easily. It's, you've set the bar so high that when you went down, that like, while you climb that effortlessly and it looks impressive, but after that on the way down, you know.
Hey,
Do a flip.
Don't, like, hey, you shut up. I just
Coming
got
up is
done
probably
shoveling
harder than
a whole
going
bunch of copper. I don't have much left in me.
Yeah, shoveling all this
Alright.
copper. But okay,
So
you've
how
got,
much
got
cash
it.
do we actually have?
Well, let's see. 30. Do a quick maths. That'd be about 690 gold's worth. That's a lot of money.
But didn't we establish though that we can't actually carry the entire volume of copper?
You can't. At least I don't think you can. So that you can carry weight in
bag of
excess
holding.
of 5 times to your strength score and 10 times without being encumbered. So what's your strength, for instance? What's someone's strength?
Mine is 18.
Mine's
18.
16.
18 times 5 is...
Oh, you're doing variant encumbrance. Okay.
Oh, is that variance? I don't know. I'm sorry. I just copied what I saw on
okay,
Google.
So that's variant encumbrance. The basic encumbrance is just 15 times strength. That's the carry limit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do
The
basic
thing where,
then.
the thing where it's like the thing where you have tiers of carry capacity and different levels of encumbrance, that's variant encumbrance.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's just 15
You might
times
wanna-
strength,
might
so
wanna
you can...
decide I was gonna say you might want to determine which one you're using now for the sake of not having to worry about it later.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll just do the default one.
assume-
That's usually what I do. I don't do variant
one?
rules.
Easy.
So yeah, we'll just do the
Okay.
default one. I just copied what I saw off Google and was like, oh, that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
So that's what you can carry, Rack.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright.
and
Let's see.
well, it's with a 0 on the end of that, because
Yeah.
one of those is 0.1, so you can carry 2,700 coins. If I've done my math right.
207,000
Going by
But
what's
also
pounds
nothing else.
worth of coins.
going by what's on the actual
True.
sheet and how it's being calculated automatically on the sheet, I am able to get. I want to basically just cap out at 6,000.
Yeah, every pound is 50 copper.
Every pound is 50 copper? Yeah, so what it would be 270 times 50?
Yeah, and I'm basically
No,
just,
no. Well, you said you can carry 27.
I'm pretty much capping out at 6,000.
He can carry 270 lbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a copper piece is 0.1. We said right.
You're
5
also,
copper
you're also
pieces
not
is
taking
fine.
into account the fact that I have all of my other gear as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I know. Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I can just chuck these out. 1 second.
0.5 is okay. Yeah.
Let me just.
Okay. I trust you guys, math. So.
I'm gonna be chucking out a few things.
Oh my god.
So first of
Fair
all,
enough.
here's your rope back. I guess we're doing a bit of a salvage today. I'm gonna be.
I'm just like
chucking
looking
out
at the big fucking bag he's carrying that's just the broken plate armor.
six of my torches.
Oh well. Did you want to look for that while you were in Baldur's Gate? When you came out?
Yeah, if I could.
Yeah, you totally can. Yeah, so you found
Just a little bit retroactive, yeah.
you found a blacksmith essentially, and he said that, you know, look, for a full repair, that's going to be 750 gold. You can maybe talk me down a little bit, but for a full repair, 750 gold. I could do a patch for you for, I'll be generous, 75 gold.
What does a patch do?
The way I'd rule a patch is that its AC bonus will be to 17. Instead of, I think 18. So it's between.
Wait.
So
Am I able to go back into what? I remember looking at the value of what a plate was, and it was a lot more than 700 gold.
No,
1,800.
plate armor, if you buy it new, is 1,500 gold.
Oh, 1,500.
Yeah, I'll get the patch.
Okay.
I'll pay 75 for the patch.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
I will say this slowed you, like, so you're a day later again. Like, that would have taken up a day in your travels. Is everyone okay with that? It doesn't really affect anything mechanically. You still end up this way. No extra rolls or anything. But yeah, you get the patch.
I'll have one.
Patch
I'll
armor.
have one less ration. It'll be perfect.
True. So everyone needs to take off 4 rations, by the way. This whole journey will be 4 rations.
Okay.
Not you, Macklin. You don't eat.
Yeah.
You don't eat.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Oh, God. I have 1 ration left.
Okay.
I throw.
I've got a total of 30, so I can share.
All right.
What?
Hand Amir one of my couple of my rations.
Do you have plate armor on your sheet?
No, I can add it, but I will ask if I trade in my old chainmail, can I get like some money off the fee?
Chainmail's worth 75, so he'll say I'll knock it down to 50. I can melt down your chainmail to fix this up.
Is it extra 25 gold?
So he's knocking the cost down to 50.
Yeah, from 70. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I
yeah, you get,
on me.
Yeah, you get that back.
All right, cool. I will delete the chainmail from my sheet, and then I'll delete this from my sheet, and I'll import plate, and I'll edit the value.
Yeah, change it to 17.
And you know what? Like Rex just looks at the crowbar and hammer on his belt. These things honestly ain't even worth their weight in copper.
Rex just throwing out his things to make room.
Yeah, I'm just making room.
Yeah. You guys can you can add copper until your carry capacity is reached. You guys.
For the record as well. Nice. For the record,
what is this?
I'm also carrying all the books for the party as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
1380, lovely.
I accidentally imported some random magic item. That's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can carry an extra
Oh yeah, Dakon.
300 pounds.
I was gonna say, yeah,
That leaves
right.
us
Dakon
with-
gets fucking double carry capacity.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
So I can carry 300, leaving 1080.
1 sec.
I don't know how much I could carry because I'm at 89. I could carry 285.
Let's see. I added 1,000 to your thing. It only bumps by that.
Okay. Okay, so all that has allowed me to carry an extra 1,000 copper.
Macklin,
Oh wait, I can carry way more than that.
Yeah.
Hold up.
So basically, the best way that if you want to cap out, just like type in a certain number of thousands of copper into your sheet, and then the little carry capacity thing at the bottom will just
yeah.
Yeah.
So Macklin from 0 to full. I'm just using your sheet, Wazzy.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
You can carry 9,700 by the looks. Well, a little bit more than that. 9,750-ish.
Yeah, so
Yeah, 750.
So is it twice that carry weight that we can, like, twice the total?
Until that bar at the bottom of your character sheet in your inventory is filled.
Oh, okay.
If that's what I'm understanding right. I'll be honest, I don't fully understand inventory and stuff, but like that's that's how I'll rule it. I'll say you can go until your bar is filled. I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's the impression I've gotten, and that's probably the easiest way for us to rule it. So that's how much Macklin has on him.
okay, so can we round it to 9,700?
Yeah. I mean, I'll let him round up. I'll be nice. He can go to 9,800. Technically, he's over, but
What?
not even by one.
Okay.
I'll let you all do that. You can round up so long as you don't go over by a whole LB.
Oh fuck! I'm over by 1.7.
Then you gotta go
Let me
down.
I'll go into 50. I'm over by 7.7. That's fine. I have.
Okay, so Dakin has 15,000. Breck has 7,000. So
We still have 37,000
you got like half
I
of
have
it gone.
this.
Okay.
So that's
Mia has
it's gonna be
50, leaving
39.50, and that's
and oh my god, we cast wizard. Gal that has
so
I have a lot of food.
This encounter is a heckin' math challenge. You can throw your food, by the way. You can really
Math, a
discard
real
things.
weapon.
No. I want to keep my food.
Okay, hold even
I
more.
mean,
food.
each food is
Yeah.
worth 5 silver, right? From memory, so.
yeah.
yeah.
If anyone wants,
And we-
Okay, I just sell my food. Can we just say that I didn't have food on me and I had
No,
I mean, if
give
you
me
don't
the
have to
food.
eat,
I mean,
I'll throw food at
I was gonna say,
Okay,
like, if
10
you guys want
rations.
to dump shit from your inventories as well, that also works.
All right, I'll take his 10 rations.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already carrying more than like all of you.
Ah.
so. I'm not gonna dump anything. Okay, so I've loaded up Dakon, Rek, Wazzy, Amir, Galfat. I think
I can hold even more. Hold on.
How much
I'm
more
going
can
more.
you hold?
He's dumping.
It's over 10,000. So done.
He's dumping.
Although, Rick, you're carrying the books for us,
I'm harrying
aren't
the
you?
books for you as well. Yes.
Okay, so I've
So
got
just-
mine in my
just-
inventory, so
just
I can go 5 over.
Remove just remove the weight from the book. That's fine too, for the purposes
Oh,
of
yeah.
this. Here, I'll do that for you, Wazzy.
Yeah. If anyone has put the books in their inventories and put weight on them, I am carrying
Oops.
them all technically.
All right.
Mhm.
Change. You need to add another 1,200 to the pile. Because I had to
Okay.
take some off to make room for these rations I took.
All right.
I'm just adding that on now, Anna.
Yep.
100. All right. Anyone else taking more?
No, I put 1,200 back, not 1,200.
Whoops.
Yep.
Okay. So. Never mind. Yeah. I'm gonna get confused, so I'm gonna say Amir puts back 2,400. Let's go like that. Leaving.
And then I
There you
take
go.
an extra 250.
Yeah, I have 11,050.
How much more is that from what you already took?
It was. He
gotta
had
calculate.
980,
We
so whatever the
wrote-
difference.
You wrote 9,800 before, and what did you just say?
11,050.
Is that?
Okay, so you're taking an
11,050?
extra 1,250.
Okay.
Yeah, 1250.
You take 1,250 more, leaving. $29,200.
I actually
We got the
really
majority
needed.
of it.
I actually really needed this because I am broke in terms of.
Everyone's broke when they start a new character, so.
Yeah, I know. This works out good.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of like the super lucky encounters, I think. But I also think it's really fun because it's like, how do you solve this absurd situation where you have all this money?
With a bag of holding.
It's I mean, that would have been really easy if only you won that.
Actually, I can ditch a hunting trap. I feel like that's fine.
Oh yeah, the hunting trap is
Because they
that
weigh
one thing
so
that like
much.
takes
I
up
didn't
50
spot-
shit zillion weight for no good
25
reason.
pounds, yeah. I didn't spot that I had like just one item that weighed so much.
Mm.
So I can add 1,000, 2,000, no.
So you've gotten a little over half of the pile then, essentially.
I can add 1,500 more.
You have to remember that, like what you're getting rid of is probably worth more than,
Probably
than
not.
what
Actually,
it cost.
probably not.
No, I doubt it. A hunting trap's not worth that
Oh,
much
okay.
gold. 2,200
If even.
finance.
Because it takes how many? Is it 100 copper for 1 silver?
It's 10
10.
copper for a silver.
10 copper
So
for
So
a
copper
silver.
is cents, silver is 10
Yeah.
cents, gold is $1.
Yeah.
Electrum is 50
So
cents.
that's what, 5. So yeah, so two weight equals 1 silver.
Yeah.
Alright.
Does anyone have any more space, or is that as much as we're taking?
I got as much as I can.
Everyone looks full to me, so yeah.
We can just push it. Like, would we remember this location? Can we just like push it back into the well and come back later?
It'll probably.
Okay, total
you can-
value.
Does anyone have any calligraphy tools or anything along those lines?
In.
Nope.
Is anyone
Nope.
proficient in like that way?
No.
Okay. Then you can make
I have a proficiency in survival.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. So I'll allow you guys to have this one of two ways. You can do this as a group check, and everyone rolls. You can pick one of you to give the help action to. So those are your two options. And I'll have survival rolls. That's what it'll be. It'll be a survival check. So you can do it as a group, or one person with advantage.
I mean, what are we achieving with the roll, sorry?
This is to mark down the exact location of where this is, and you know, I'm encompassing everything in this. This is you hiding the copper again, so no one
Remember-
else pinches it.
So do we have a map?
This is a fairly well-traveled road, and it's a miracle that this hasn't been stolen before. So it's you hiding it again. It's you noting down exactly where it is, so you know you can find it easily without any struggles. Like, if you go, even if you fail this roll, I'm not going to say you can't come back here and, like, get the rest, but you'll be rolling to find this exact location again.
Mm.
So,
Does any of us have a paper map of the area, or no?
you all have maps, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can we just draw on the map where it is?
Well, the map is more like,
that's what it was.
it's an olden day medieval map. It's not a, like, this is a specific, you know, this isn't Google Maps down to the meter. It's a fucking broad general.
just like a directional map rather than
Yeah,
a
it's
very
like
accurate one.
loosely someone's drawn the features and like, that looks like that. I'll call it this.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I should sit out of the survival roll. So I think we just pick who's got the best survival and give them advantage, right?
I have +2.
I have a +1.
Anyone be +2?
No.
Alright. Give us one with advantage, Galdax.
Does anyone have guidance?
Nope.
Nope.
Wait, what is the roll for?
Survival.
This is
I
survival.
have a +3. I have +3 for survival.
Oh, yeah. You
You
better
go,
do it
you
then.
go then, Wazzy. You have
You
advantage.
get advantage.
Yeah.
16.
The DC was 15, so easy enough. You guys successfully hide the copper. Essentially, I don't need to throw it back down the well or anything. I'll say you can make like a cover for it that looks totally natural, blends into the environment. You all stand back and look at it like no one's picking that out. You know, totally fine. This copper's ours. And you know, on the map, you know, you're able to, or just using the landmarks features, you know, of the terrain or whatever. You're like, yeah, I know exactly where this is. You know, easily find my way back here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we took more than half. I put in the chat our total gold value in copper.
So 27,700 left. You got
Yeah,
a lot. What's that?
or
You said
277 gold worth.
Yeah. Oh, you said 400. Yeah, so 413 gold.
So we took 413,
Yeah, that's
and there's 277 left.
yeah. Cool. We'll do one more roll, I guess, because that whole event essentially took up a whole day. You lost a whole day doing that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, worth it. That's a good day's pay.
Alex, do you want to do the last D20 for me?
Yes.
Potentially last.
Roll 8.
Okay. Easy enough.
Give us more money, thanks, DM.
You guys get back to Candlekeep quite a bit richer.
Obvious.
We will end the session there. I'll let you guys convert the gold. So on your character sheets, on the inventory page, down in the bottom right next to like where your gold's listed, there's a button that when you hover over it, it'll say convert all carried currency to the highest possible. I'll let you do that.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to split the value evenly among the 5 of us? Because
Yeah, you can clear the copper out of your
It's not
inventories.
working for me.
I don't mind carrying, I don't mind pocketing more of the gold than everybody else, but I think we should probably split it evenly,
Yeah.
right?
That's fair. You guys can delete the copper in your inventory, and then you can split 413 evenly between the 5 of you.
413 by 5 is 82 gold and 6 silver each.
So you can all just delete the copper in your inventory and add 82 gold and 6 silver.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the end of the session now.
Alrighty.
Nice.
You can definitely pick up the rest of the copper on your way back up that way whenever you go that way. We can find time to do that.
Gold plus 4 is gonna be
There we go. Okay.
160.
That was fun.
I'm glad you had fun. I was like super nervous.
69,000 copper, that's such a good name.
I was super nervous, anxious going into this session because I was like, well, last session, you guys like in a very public place, like it's an open air market, right? Lots of people going around and stuff, and like, not only like did you beat these guys up essentially, who like presumably know the the other shopkeepers and stuff there.
Hey, I'll say that I caused the scene with the Gingwatzim. The actual violence in the streets wasn't me at all.
Yeah, I know, and Galthex fucking tries murdering this guy with magic.
I didn't try to murder him.
Well, I mean, it
almost-
could have been a consequence of your actions, and I was like, after that session, I was sitting down and I was like, there's no way they're not going to prison for this. Like if the world is going to be any semblance of realistic in my head, like they have to be punished for this. Like you're in the most important part of Baldur's Gate, the upper city where the nobles live and everything. It's well policed. Like in the Candlekeep book, it says in the wide, there's specifically 10 veterans who will respond to any chaos that goes out. So it's like, they have to go to jail. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna homebrew this whole thing and try and make prison hopefully at least half fun, because like prison's kind of hard to do because it like takes away a lot of player agency. But hopefully you guys still at least
Well, I
thought
think
it was
it
a
helped
decent
with
session.
me coming in.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
It worked out.
I have to plap the intimidation angle. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
it's
you
kinda
totally
scary, not gonna
grilled
lie.
into that guy. Gosh.
And I
Jesus.
got to play Wazzy again, so I'm very happy.
Mm. Are you joining us again in the future, Macklin?
Mecklin will be a full
Hell yeah.
part of this group, by the way. Yes, welcome to the group.
We got
One's
C3 here.
replacing Cat.
Actually, while I remember, Massen, like, we'll just sort of play this, like, Massen can pay out your rewards too easily enough for it. She'll consider a job well done, so you can all add another 25 gold to your thing, and then you have
Another 25 gold?
Yeah, you'll get paid as well, Wazzy. So everyone 25 gold extra.
We're asked that we get reimbursed for the 50 gold that we got fined.
No, she does not
No.
go along with that. She's like, Mass. We can roleplay this next session, but I'll tell you now, Massen's probably gonna like raise an eyebrow at the trouble you guys caused, because it's like she gave you tokens to go around at night and be stealthy, plus like, you know.
But
When they give you stealth options in a game and you choose, no.
Stealth
Yeah,
is the first mission.
Yeah, I mean, she gave you a letter too to get essentially the flaming fist on your side. You guys could have played that in so many ways. I think like you could have gone to the flaming fist and like showed up with the police essentially, or you could have snuck about and tried to figure out what was going on.
Bunga bunga. Divine
so,
I mean, I liked the way it played out. That was fucking epic. But
That was pretty cool, yeah.
it
yeah,
worked out really well with me coming in.
yeah.
Anna,
What?
so, what do you think about Wazzy 2.0?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Because
for those who
Wazzy
weren't- yeah, for those who are not privy, there was a point where I ran my own thing here. If any of you are familiar with Tomb of Annihilation, it was basically that. But what if it happened? What if things happened after it?
Nice.
Yeah, and the idea was that the big danger in Chult's been taken care of. Let's help these fucking dwarves build a goddamn road through it. Yeah, Wazzy.
Massan also gave you guys a Helm of Comprehending Languages, by the way. Who wants it?
Does it let me read?
First hands up, I'll take it.
I mean, any
Does it let
objections?
me
I'll
read?
have you guys roll for it if someone else wants it. I think that's a fun way to resolve
No,
this.
but before I decide if I want it, does it let me be able to read?
It lets you cast Comprehend Languages, which will let you read. So the spell specifically...
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, the spell specifically says... for the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. So yeah,
I want that.
you'd be able to read with it.
I want to know how to read. And
Okay.
I don't want to put the effort in to learn.
Do you guys want to do rollsies for it, or do you just want to give it
You'll
to
be
him,
able
Rack?
to read, but you have to basically fake using Braille.
Oh my god. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I
you
think
want-
it'll be very funny to try and like bluff. Like, oh yeah, I totally know how to read. Just let me like touch that real quick.
Do you
Also, I
want to?
need the special helmet.
Do you just want to give it to him, Rack? No objections, or do you want to rollsy for it? Anna? Do you want to just give it to him?
Hey, sure.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll add that to your character sheet, Dakin.
Thank you.
Helm of Comprehending Languages.
Poggers champion.
Import. It is now on your character sheet. And
Can I like
I'll put
flavor how it like works?
You certainly can.
Awesome. I want it to be the most annoying, like like
I'm
robotic
gonna hop out of here.
reading
Talk to
me
you guys
out loud
later.
to
It
me.
was very
type
fun.
of
Thank
thing.
you.
Bye, Macklin.
Bye.
Thank you. See ya.
I also added the
Yeah.
spell to your character sheet, by the way, and I made it innate spellcasting.
Okay. Yeah, no, I want it to be like fucking like the TikTok AI voice that just reads the books to me.
Okay.
I want it to be annoying.
Yeah.